I'ma just chill. I'm just chillin'. Wow. Whoa. Oh no. Sorry, y'all. I'm still getting prepped. I usually be ready, but I'm just like, eh. Peace, family. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Alrighty. Let me have a seat. Alrighty. Hello. Good to see y'all. I know I was still getting ready. Alrighty. There we go. Whew. Feeling majestic. Exotic Latina. Oh, hey, Exotic. It's good to see you. Oh, they finally let you on. Hair is so long. Oh, yeah, it's starting to get longer. It's gonna be long soon. I'm gonna be like, Bombuglot, yeah, what y'all doing yet? It's here where gonna be frying up jerk chicken. I don't even eat chicken. I'm just playing. What's up, y'all? How are y'all? Hold on just a second. I'll put on some music. Hello, it's me. It's you. It's a pleasure to see y'all again. Welcome back. I've been off. The energy today has been off like a mofo, man. I ain't gonna lie. That parasite detox I got from Quiet Crew, psh, one day my body said, what's going on? Yeah, man. SpongeBob had 13 seasons. Okay. Well, you're about to have 0 seasons block. What? I just got in and they already sending in their little robots. I just got in. That detox is fire. So if y'all don't know, I'm a Pan and Quiet Crew. I got a parasite detox and an adrenal kidney detox from Quiet Crew that's pinned. Ooh, man, that thing whooping me up, boy. My body is feeling good, though. But damn. Oh, man. It is strong. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. When I had that yesterday, Quiet Crew, my mouth, it was like eating a Sour Patch that's been sitting in sugar for 30 years. Boy, it's not the most bitter stuff. Ain't good for, all stuff don't taste fire. But it works. I can feel it. It's only been 2 days. But I haven't had no appetite, been feeling good, full of energy. It was nice. So, some of y'all should go to get y'all parasite detox from Quiet Crew. Health is important now. I'm starting to see that. I've neglected my health. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Over years, I've been healthy. I used to be way bigger than this. I lost 100 pounds, gained 50, lost another 75. I just kept going up and down over the years. But now we're going back down permanently. I think I might do a fitness channel. Hey guys, you want to see me work out? No, but I might get on YouTube and start doing like exercise videos, like stretches and simple stuff you can do at the house. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it low key tonight. Yeah, the energy's been off this past week. Today is the first day of Black History Month. Woo! Oh man. I don't even know why we have a month. It don't make sense. We never eat bitter. We always eat addictive sugar. That's why it's so strong to us. You right. Sugar's like drugs. Be like, yeah, man, look, I just need a cookie, baby. Let me get a slice of pie. That's all I need is just, look, I just finished eating, baby. That's how some of us be after we finish eating. Let me just get a slice of pie, baby. And parasites they don't be playing no jokes, bro. They be trying to control your brain for real. I noticed I had less of a craving for sugar. I don't really take in a lot of sugar, to be honest. Only thing I really drink is Jamaica. That's probably the only thing. I missed you earlier. Oh no, I was only on for like a few. For some of y'all who don't know, what was it? I've been off YouTube for a little bit because I've been getting some stuff behind the scenes together. Life. But I told people that I would start a subscription service, and I have. I didn't start a Patreon though. I started a fan, you know about the fans. Anyway, if y'all want to join, it's $9.99 per month. My name is Voilame on that account. You already know what kind of fan, the OF, but it's not no adult stuff. I'm gonna start showing stuff that I can't post on like Instagram and TikTok. So if you want to join, you can find me at Voilame. So I'm getting behind a paywall for certain information now because some of that other information, the information I really want to give you, I can't put it on. I can't put it over here. I had to come to that realization. Some of this stuff I want to tell you, I really can't put on here. So I am on that website, the OF, but don't worry, it's not no adult stuff. I'll charge you extra for that. But you can find me at Voilame on there. It's $9.99 per month. I'm gonna start posting more over there for stuff I can't post here. I was gonna do Patreon, but it's alright. Patreon, it's cool, but it's not for me. So I went the OF route. So if you want to join, you can hop on. If not, it's cool. So we're going to start getting a little more scheduled. I'm just making a couple of announcements and stuff. We're going to start getting a lot more organized. Because I've just been... You get tired, bro. Y'all don't understand how long I've been doing this. 10 to 30 videos a day. How many creators you know? And they don't even post, they don't show my videos, bro. It's like being permanently shadow banned for what? That's why I'm like, I'm gonna slowly start getting off of the app. I'll probably still go live, but when it comes to posting, they're not even showing the videos. I got 31,000 people, and I'm only getting 100 views per video. I see people with 5,000, 10,000. With 2,000 plus views. It don't make no sense to me. I had to realize, yeah, man, this app playing favorites. Just to be real with you. They got teams. You know how you say, I'm gonna keep posting until I go viral, right? On TikTok, for y'all people who don't know, they got groups of people who pick out the videos that go viral. Y'all know that, right? They pick and choose. Just because nobody likes your content. If nobody liked my content, Bob, why would I have 31,000 followers and 2,000 likes with 109 people? Man, get your bot ass out of here. Go to the block party. See what I'm saying? I'm just in here talking about regular stuff. And you see how they send their little robots in? That stuff get annoying. If it's always on spiritual channels, awakened channels, channels that help you uplift yourself. If you ain't dancing or shaking your behind or doing a catchy trend or something, they don't show you. They don't show you. I got 31,000. I've had 118,000 followers before on TikTok. 118. Let me tell you how many. My first account, I had 52,000. My first account was 63,000. My second account, 52,000. My third account was the 118,000. My fourth account, 9,000. This account, 31,000. If I didn't know what I was talking about, I've had a bunch of videos go viral. I've been viral like 16 times in my TikTok career. Straight up. I do have YouTube. It's Voilame Infinity. Yeah, I've been viral. It's not what y'all think it is. Like, when I be doing these 6-hour lives, I'm telling you the truth so y'all understand. I appreciate the gifts that you send. I really do. But all those flowers and stuff you send, TikTok take about 70% of that. You know that, right? I've been, like yesterday, I was on live for 6 hours. They paid out $3. $3 for 6 hours of time. $3. That's from TikTok. If it's not from y'all donations, you get what I'm saying? I'm being real with y'all. I'm just telling you straight up. 6 hours and they paid $3 from TikTok. They take a chunk. I do charge for consultations, one-on-ones. Yeah, I told you they take so much money from you on this app. That's ridiculous. I've been there, bro. I went live for 12 hours and got $4.95. That sounds like a pimp to me. I'm sending you money again. I appreciate if you want to send something to me, just do it via Cashapp, the money sign Voilame, or TeamVoila. Like I'm seriously getting tired of TikTok. Like 50 cents per hour. That's what they want so many people to be on social media that it devalues how much money you make if you're not doing a certain thing. So, like I said, if you're not dancing, doing all this crazy stuff or a niche continually every day, that's why they want you to niche down. They don't want you to express creativity. They want you to be monotonous. That's why niches were created, to keep you in monotony and get rid of your originality. Like, there's going to be a lot of changes. That's why I said, and charge to see your videos, subscription only. That's what's going to happen. That's why I said I joined OF. For y'all people who just entering, I joined OF. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the fans. I joined it. I'm not going to do no adult stuff that's extra, but no, but you can find me at Voilame. A lot of spiritual creators are getting more and more tired of this app. It's by design. If you don't know, the algorithms that you get are sent to you. Each country has a set of algorithms that they want to push out. So let's say in Japan, all apps will have to be paid for soon, and that's what's happening. It's subscription to everything, because they want you to continually pay forever. That's where that comes from. That's all they want you to do is pay for every app you own. That's the goal. Today, 2 different lives, people were putting curse on the host, but got caught quickly. Yeah, I'm not worried about none of that no more. That's why I say a lot of things are going to change. Like, I spend a lot of hours doing this every day. And if they not even showing my content on here, it don't make sense to be on here as much, to be real with you. I like the interactability. That's why a lot of people stay on TikTok. It's easy to interact with y'all. It's not too many lives where I can be like, hey, let me show you this. Flip the camera, boom. That's why people like TikTok so much. Because it's convenient. It's convenient. If it wasn't for, honestly, if they had another app that had some of these features, I would leave. I tried that fan-based stuff. It's not for me. It really ain't. Hey, Jocelyn. That fan-based Clubhouse, Clapper, I've been on those apps. The reason why those apps are highly known to people is because they don't generate a lot of traffic. That's why. Same thing with Rumble. Rumble, you can say whatever you want, but it doesn't have the same algorithm processing as YouTube does. Rumble is all right. You can spread as much truth as you like. Their payment schedule is different. So for some of Rumble's videos, you have to give up ownership of your video. They have 4 options. One of them is giving up ownership. One of them is taking like 60%. But if you get viral on Rumble, they have a YouTube page. So let me explain. So let's say you get on Rumble, you post a video, it goes viral on Rumble. Rumble has a YouTube page that has millions of followers. If you get a certain amount of people seeing that video, they'll send you by 2005, just depending on how many people watch the video. But the problem is going viral. What's going on? I'm looking for other apps, but the one thing that's hard about apps is that they have to go through what's called the FCC commission. If you want to make your own application and not go through Google or Apple Store, you have to go to the FCC commission to get approved. And if they don't like the criteria of the stuff you're doing, you can't get your app out. It's like them adult sites that try to make their own app. You can't download them in the Google or Apple store. Same thing with your app. If it doesn't fit a certain criteria, they're not going to push it. I'm starting to see social media in the long run, unless you dancing or jiving or doing how-to videos. So I'm noticing how-to videos are the ones that are doing the best right now, especially on YouTube. If you're making a lot of how-to videos, they're paying out. Like, I love doing this. I really do. But the amount of pay you get, it is not enough to live on. I'm lucky I'm a limo driver, because if not, shoot, I would have left a long time ago, to be real with you. I like it because I love doing it. That's the most important thing. I love doing it. I'm cool at it. There's some days I just be tired. That's why some days I don't go live. I just be tired. I've been doing this for 4 years, 6-7 days a week. Social media is a full-time job. I got a YouTube. I got a Rumble. I still got to do my merchandise store. You know, that's cool. I like running my own stuff, but it's a lot to do. You got to still file your taxes. Make sure your LLC is in. Make sure you're compliant with the state. You got to do a lot of stuff. Like, I like having a business. I actually have an LLC with this. Voilame Infinity on Rumble. I like this, but I'm looking at the future, and they're going to try to put a lock on the internet eventually. Y'all know they're going to try to do that. Well, you got to have this medicine in order to access this, yada, yada, yada. That's where it's going to go. That's what they trying to do, but they ain't going to work. They finna get eradicated. They finna get laser beamed, eradicated, heat raid. Finna get Superman punched. Man, they finna get all this work. But I'm explaining this social media stuff to y'all so y'all understand. If y'all don't see me a lot no more. You can make money on social media, but they trying to block everything. I pay attention to not just now, I pay attention to the future, and I pay attention to the moves that are being made. Just like I tell people, the cashless society, they're the system, they're planning to destroy it, the monetary system. If you don't know, right now, in December of last year, Bill 14067 starts the process of a cashless society. If you don't believe me, have you noticed banks are being careful of what checks they cash, how much money you get out the bank? Certain restaurants ain't taking cash no more, only card. This is the start. And I'm just trying to get you ready and prepared. Some people don't understand. Your cash, it's already trash to be real with you. For example, $100 bill is probably worth $80. It costs more to make a penny. You remember when they said they're gonna stop printing pennies? Because it costs more? It's because they're starting the coin shortage. You notice certain places you go to now, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have enough change. They're holding the money. They're holding it. The solution, the paper money has no value. One of the solutions is to get ready for, look, I'm gonna give you a couple paths you can take. Number one, you could choose to join the digital era, get you some cryptocurrencies, XLM, XRP, get you some Ethereum. You can do number two, grow your own stuff, grow your own food, grow your own everything, because it's gonna get to the point to where if you want to go to the store, you got to have a certain card, a QR code. That's what they're trying to get to, social credit. People think I'm joking. Another option, you can lead a country. America is cool, but there's other countries that are way better. I'm sorry, America ain't the greatest country in the world no more. We're like in the middle of, in healthcare, we're like 20 something. Hospital deaths, incarcerations, all those different things, we're low compared to, there's some third world countries that have better ratings than America. Check the national debt website, precious metals at zero against the petrodollar. So for you people who don't know, your cash money is based off of oil. One of our biggest people is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is talking about dropping the dollar. If that happens, you're going to be going to the store paying $300 for a loaf of bread. It's going to be like the Venezuela when you seen all that money in the dumpster. They just had all their currency sitting in the dumpster. That's where they trying to go. Go get you some. So I gave you three paths. You can join digital era. You can choose to grow your own stuff. But let me let you know something. Landowners, they gonna try to come after you. People in the mountains, people in the boonies. That's why people getting guns now. You think the paperwork of being a sovereign citizen is gonna stop something? Not at all. That's why I said you can get prepared or you can get stuck. And now that I'm seeing this stuff, I'm deciding what my next moves are. That's why I've been off social media a little bit more too. What's next? They finna catch this work regardless. It don't matter what they do. They finna die. I mean, they finna be adiosed. It don't matter what they do. It's written in the cosmos. They can't alter what's written in the cosmos. Their defeat is imminent. 100%. I didn't like seeing you upset. Oh, yesterday? Yeah. When I talk about the system, it makes me mad. Honestly, because I was in the system. I've been used and abused by the system. I see it's useless. It's not for melanation at all. I looked up the history of the system. It was never created for any kind of melanation. Not just black people, any kind of melanation at all. And they want us to be like, oh, well, all that history. Sorry, you guys, we did that to you. It's cool. Nah. This is why it's hard for certain people to accept. We're all one unity. Some people won't accept that. Imagine your people get murked by a police officer. I've seen that happen. Homeboy, brother guy, bah! Wrongfully. Had the wrong person. That's why I say I don't want kids in America. I really don't. Because somebody get mine, they ain't gonna make it to court. I say it on TV. And still do. Because I don't play about mine. Have you seen the Amazon Pay by Palm? Yeah. That's just the start. If y'all don't know, Amazon has a pay by palm. It's called Amazon One. You put your palm on it to pay. In China, you can scan your face to make a payment. I don't want that. I don't need to scan my face to pay for a good. That don't make no sense to me. Do you think this will affect the rich that have been stealing from? They've been stealing from us forever. The system was designed for poor people. I'm gonna be real with you. If you got money, you could buy yourself out of crime. That's what America is. That's why so many people come from different countries too. You have people who did all kinds of heinous stuff coming here. If you got enough money, you could pay your way out of stuff. I'm going to Dubai, 100% health care and no tax, because they got dumb money. They got a bunch of stuff they stole over the hundreds of years. It's not just oil money. Y'all gotta understand, some of that money over there in the Middle East came from the Silk Road. A lot of it. Cuba has better health care. And they're communist. China has this system, yeah. Did you see what on the news? No, what happened? Gold and silver are probably your best bet, and seeds. Get you some heirloom seeds if you can. They poisoning us, trying to ruin your money. I'm in a high vibration, but I'm not stupid. Just because you spiritual don't mean you don't prepare for things. I'm in high vibrations all the time. I understand this is an energy matrix. This is thoughts, but we're here right now. They're preparing for the collapse. I'm like, I keep trying to tell people. I'm super sincere about this. 3D and 5D, I understand. 3D Earth, I probably won't be here, to be honest. If I gotta go and make payments with my face, I don't want to live in a society like that. I'm cool. You can keep that. If I gotta put a chip in my arm, medicine I don't want, or you'll own nothing and be happy, you can stuff that, boo. I want none of that. I'd rather die. Go out with a bang. And if you try to put me in a camp, I'm shooting. I'm just be real. Ain't no camps for me. It's either death or I'm shooting. Ain't no in between. There's nothing to fear. I understand. Let me tell you a secret though. They do a lot of psyops with us. You remember Q? You know how people talk about Q? I was a big Q person when I started this conspiracy stuff. Over time, I noticed that with certain Q stuff, oh, they're going to do this here. Oh, we're a Republic of America. But I go to the government website and I see different. I see all this stuff they say, but I don't see results. How do you know it's not a psyop? To get you to lower your defenses, to make it easier to take you over. This is how I think. Even though I'm spiritual, I was on the streets. I'm not gonna be ignorant. I'm not gonna be ignorant. I believe in high vibrations. I believe in love and light. I believe 100%. But I also believe the system has to fall. It has to. There's no other choice. You can't fix this system. It's too far gone. Like I said, if you got enough money, you could pay your way out of crime. It's getting to that point. When stuff hit the fan, they have piles of treasures. Actually, some of that treasure they don't have. If you look up Fort Knox right now, it's all that thing empty. They been emptied out that gold. Ain't nothing in there. Shout out to Conscious Juice. I had to look it up. Ain't nothing in there. They got gates. You know how they have the normal gates around Fort Knox? They got more gates. That thing look closed. For some of y'all who don't know, the government been closed. For some of y'all who don't know, the government has been closed. There's no government right now. I know that's gonna sound crazy to some of y'all, but ain't no government right now. They just doing stuff. I posted a video today. The reason why they want you to go to war, is that they can activate FEMA. For you people who don't know, the National Guard is active right now in all states. FEMA has special rights. When war happens, they take control. FEMA, for entertainment purposes, is the soldiers of the UN, NATO, and all that. That's them. When people were talking about there's Russian ships on the side of Florida, they know what they're doing. Lower the military, cut off the supply chain, burn down the processing facilities. Do you see the combination of this stuff? Excuse me. I am an observer, but I also pay attention. Good way to activate our spiritual powers is by focusing on our light as you channel your I'm all about light. 100%. Y'all don't understand. I understand love and light 1,000%. But don't have them lower your guard and leave yourself unprotected. I'm always protected, me personally. But don't have them lower your guard into false safety too. I'm just be real. Remember the story of Joseph? Yep. I bought a 100-pound bag of salt. Yep. How do I heal physically? It just depends on what you're doing. You know, it's just like Daisy said. That's why they talking about reparations now. Because they know the money is useless. And they ain't paying. How you gonna give somebody $300,000? Give us back the land, the schools, the culture, all the stuff you took. I ain't worried about no 300 funky thousand. That's a tractor trailer. With interest, that's billions of trillions of dollars per person. All the stuff they did. And we supposed to be like, well, I love you. That's the part that gets to me. How am I supposed to love somebody who's been oppressing me for 2,000 plus years? And some people say they're not oppressing you. You have free will. You choose what you want to do. When the famine came, Egypt had storehouses to get through harshest of times. Exactly. Law of attraction, rub your paper money together. The sound of money attracts more money. I'm money. You know, I'm part of the universe, so if I rub my hands, I'm getting money right now. Because I'm part of the universe. Paper is just an idea. All your coins, all your dollar bills, it's just an idea. It's an energy exchange. It's no different than bartering. Except you're exchanging your energy. Why do you think they call it currency? Because a currency, flow with the river, follow the money. That's what that means, currency. Follow the money. It was infiltrated. Q was, and that is why they stopped dropping. Yeah, Q is Titus. It's an AI called Titus or Tyler, excuse me. That's what it is, to be honest with you. Let me ask you a question. With all the stuff that Q has posted, what has happened? Literally, what has really been physically seen besides words and talking? You've seen pictures of gold. Pictures, but you haven't seen it. Have you ever heard the Tower of Babel? I sure have. All the languages were connected together. It was called Phoenician. You know why they were building the Tower of Babel? To get to the firmament. You know what they thought was heaven? They were trying to reach the firmament. That's why they built the tower. The firmament been around forever. They stopped some government aid as of February. Let me tell you a fun fact too, if you didn't know. Since the U.S. defaulted on their debt January 19th, some people may not get their tax returns. Some people lost money out of the bank. Some people lost money out of their 401ks. Some people are getting money taken out of their Social Security right now to send money to a country that ain't did nothing for us. All they're doing is sending the money over there to get washed. For you people who don't know what I mean by wash, remember those Old 70s movies, 60 movies, when bank robbers would go rob the bank, then go to the casino, spend some money to clean the money, to get fresh money that hasn't been dealt with. What do you think that other country doing for all these other countries sending money? India sending tanks. Canada sent another 100 million. Why are they sending so much money over there? It's because it's one of the biggest trafficking places in the world. That's why. And it has a natural mineral resource there too, for y'all people who don't know. That's why they sending so much money over there. If the U rain falls, a big portion of the cabal gone. Off the rip. Off the rip. That's a major hub for around the world. Do you know some of their hospitals out there had, the ones Russia blew up? Some of those hospitals had victims, hundreds of thousands. And some of those hospitals that they blew up were already empty. That's why you can't believe what you see on this news in America. It's all fake. I've showed clips where news places around the country say the exact same script. I saw a TikTok today about Biden signing some sort of document when he went to Mexico. Oh, that's the one I'm talking about. Right there. That, matter of fact, let me show you that video. This is a real document. I want you to pay attention, because when I saw this document, I was like, y'all gotta understand, stuff finna get real. I'm all love and light. I feel the light, love throughout my body. I'm in good spirits, but I'm not ignorant. You have to pay attention, bro. Don't let them try to disarm you mentally into a psyop, because they do psyops on us all the time. I'm gonna show you this video though, so you'll understand what I'm talking about. You remember how people say, well, we're a republic of yada yada enchilada, right? I'm gonna show you this right here, and you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Real quick though, if you want to show support, the money sign VOILAME for Cashapp, TeamVoila for Venmo. But let me show you this. Hold on. Just listen to what he say.
The United States Treasury is now the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, Presidential Documents, Volume 24, Number 4, page 11322, United States Code 285-2887. 5. The United States does not have any employees because there is no longer a legitimate United States. That's referred to the Republic, which was overthrown in 1861 with the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. There shall be no more reorganizations. And after over 200 years of bankruptcy, it is finally over. That's Executive Order 12803. 6. The FCC, the CIA, the FBI, and NASA, and all the other alphabet gangs were never a lawful part of the United States Republic constitutional government, even though the United States government corporation, through its trustees or representatives, held stock in all of these agencies. So when you're looking at any of these agencies, you're looking at the U.S. They're different names of contractor entities, all of which are part of the tentacle operations of the Unum Sanctum U.S. United States Corporation Company. So when you speak of one, you're talking about a masked version of the same entity. If you want some law case reference to further do research to clear your mind on any doubts that you may have, look up United States versus Strang, 254 U.S. 491, Lewis versus U.S. 680, F, second edition, 1239.
So you heard what he just said, right? We must prepare ourselves. Pharaoh was the head of state in Egypt, controlled all the resources. Facts. Let me show you that video they were talking about with Sir Bidan. Let me see, I have it on here too, so you can see. And if y'all don't believe, I'm gonna show you two things. This is the one that's important. Watch this.
Wake up!
This will probably be one of the most important videos I've ever put out. Did you know that the United States of America, as you know it, no longer exists? And I don't mean this theoretically. I mean this as in on January 10th, 2023, while no one was paying attention, Joe Biden signed away our sovereignty as a nation when he met with President of Mexico, Manuel Lopez Obrador, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in Mexico City to sign the Declaration of North America. You can find the release on the White House website, wh.gov, which ironically right now has a photo on the front page of these three individuals I just mentioned. I'm sure once this goes out to the masses, they will reconsider being so obvious and bragging about what they've done. They've completed what their plan has always been, the North American Union, a declaration separate and outside of the Constitution. Their intentions have been to further give away American interests to organizations like the World Health Organization. It is what some people call globalism, a single market, a single regulator, a single currency, a one world government. It is critical that people in uniform, including law enforcement and military, understand that they're no longer employed by the United States of America. They're becoming mercenaries, working for a non-sovereign who is paying them to control us and stop us from securing our rights, freedoms, and borders. Unfortunately, they know that only a small number of Americans will read the Declaration, yet it spells out their intent of the role of government in all of our lives. Maybe I will read it to you in a future video, but here are some things that you need to consider. 1. If you have no country, what rights do you have, and how does one assert them? 2. What does the oath of office mean if your country no longer exists? 3. If you're fighting for your country, and your country no longer exists, who are you fighting for? 4. If selected, non-elected people are making policy that destroys our country, then how and why are we supporting their efforts? 5. Who are we paying taxes to and why? 6. If you're abiding laws that never went through the legitimate process of lawmaking like this declaration, then what are you really doing? 7. If there are people that can take our livelihood through arbitrary rule like COVID lockdowns, then what else can they take from us? 8. If you were coerced, fooled, or forced to take the gene-mutating agents, what rights did you have? 9. What rights do we have now and moving forward?
Facts. Somebody asked what was the document. Let me see. I think I had it on my Instagram. Oh, I just want to show y'all this real quick. Just want y'all to see what that say right there. Just read that real quick. This is real. You can go, if you want to see the document, you can go to the Washington website. This for real. Biden went to Mexico and signed an agreement with Trudeau and the president of Mexico to give her sovereignty, which some of these other countries are trying to do. Let me give you an interesting fact. Anybody who's an ally of NATO is probably doing the same thing. For real. You can go look that up on the, let's see, what was it, Washington.gov or what is it, something.gov. It's on the actual website. You can see this. This is an actual bill. People say Biden isn't the president. Okay. I was like, me personally, I know presidencies don't even matter, bro. They've been choosing them for years. If you don't know, all the presidents go back to like King Solomon or something like that. All the presidents, except for one or two, all go back to the same King Henry or King Solomon, something like that. All of them. Politics is lobbying. How much money you got? How much you putting on my stuff? When I get to my top, I'll hook you up. That's all it is. Your vote don't matter. It never has. You're an employee of a corporation. How many of y'all know what the electoral college is? Let's say I'm a Democrat. I'm not, but let's just say I'm a Democrat. If I vote Democratic and my electoral college is Republican, what did you just vote for? Some of y'all don't even know you dead at sea. How many of you know about your birth certificate? Some of y'all don't even know. When you're born, when your parents sign your birth certificate, they rent you out to a corporation. That's why they call it parents. A pair that rents you out. You ever notice majority of the stuff we talk about has to do with water, citizenship, for example? There's a reason why they do that. It's etymology of words, y'all. They get us all the time with that stuff, bro. We to be honest with you, you don't have to pay taxes. It's voluntary. When you sign a W-2, that's a contract saying you're paying taxes. For some of y'all who don't know, you can sign your signature with UCC-8. You don't have to sign your name on documents. I hope y'all know that. This is the type of stuff they don't teach you. Yeah, I will go check your Insta. Thank you. Where do you get your info? Yeah. They're poisoning our kids' minds. That's another reason why I don't want to have kids. I'm not going to put them in them indoctrination camps. Y'all see what they're doing? They're not letting kids be kids. They got kids at drag shows. I don't have no problem with drag shows. Do your thing. But when you bring in kids and they slanging meat in front of the kids, what? Don't make no sense. It's called the North American Treaty. Thank you, Warhorse. I'm going to post that right there. The North American Treaty. You can see that at myhouse.gov. Does that mean we can move to Canada? Don't move to Canada. Canada is just USA number 2. Canada is USA great value. That's all it is. Let me turn the echo down just a little bit. I know some people talk about military tribunals. All these people getting adios, right? In Gitmo. I used to be the same way. Oh, yeah, they got him. Fauci, Gates, all them. Gates passed away in 2013 in Mumbai, India. He got hung by the Indian government when he was poisoning their people. Zuckerberg, he died in 2018. So who is that? Bill Gates, he been dead. A lot of these people you see been dead. How many of you know Biden got a twin brother or a brother that look just like him? I don't trust none of these organizations. Any organization with 3 letters, they don't like you. They don't care about you. They don't give a F about you. Putin is really fighting the cabal. But he might be part of it too. That's why I said, control opposition. WhiteHouse.gov, yeah. King Henry, thank you. A lot of these people were controlled opposition. Why is this echoing so much? Man, okay, here we go. Perfect. The test run was jab. Yep. Yep. We'll Google the list of eye drops. Okay, so somebody said eye drops are taking out people now. Yeah, form community around the people around you. Me, myself, I'm so fed up with all this stuff. I don't care what happens. I've gotten to the point, it don't matter no more, to be real with you. I'm just prepare myself, be in my highest vibration, chill out, relax, and just do my thing. That's all I'm doing. Legalese, exactly. Legalese language. Do you think my thoughts are in sync with another person? It's called telepathy. The Biden agreement is a psyop to install fear and chaos. I understand fear and chaos is how they feed on us. Fear, chaos, greed, sadness, all this stuff. That's how they feed on us. And I understand being at calm and peace with self. I really do. But we're still in the physical right now, even though this is a video game. UCC 8 is basically a way to do your signature. So instead of signing documents with your name, you can just write UCC 8. If you don't know what you're doing though, you gotta go learn the stuff. This is why when people try to tell you about sovereignty and statelessness, and they say, oh, well, you gotta go learn about this. You gotta go do your research. You really do. Because once you become a sovereign citizen, you have a whole new set of laws you have to understand. You have to understand that you can't use certain services anymore. Hospitals, never again. Any public service that the government funds, you can never use that again. There's a lot of stipulations with it too. So unless you're ready to be independent, you got to do this research. I wish I knew this before I had kids. Yeah. Canada, no guns allowed in Canada. That's why they ships trying to surround us. They know we got the most guns in the world. You think they don't? They got to call in allies because they know we own more guns in America than half the world. We own majority of the guns in America. Have you noticed every time they take away guns in a country, something negative follows? Hitler did the same thing, took guns away. Marxism took guns away. You notice a pattern? Kim Jong-un in North Korea took guns away. Then what happened? Y'all don't. This is what I be telling people. And the reason why you see all these shootings across, oh, we need to get rid of guns. No, you don't. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Straight up. You ain't never took a test and said, oh, my test failed. My pencil failed. It was you. The comet is supposed to come tonight around midnight. So for some of y'all who don't know, there's a once in a lifetime comet that hasn't been in the air in 50,000 years coming tonight. Tonight, I think at midnight. Look for the green comet. It's coming tonight. It hasn't been here in 50,000 years. When that comes, it's bringing an energy surge with it. That's coming tonight. Jim Carrey is playing. There's a lot of people, man. How are you? I'm alright. Trying to talk about real stuff. The rest of the kids stayed because they didn't tell their parents what happened. Yep. No safe places. Honestly, they're going to get their work. I was like, I'm fighting back. I already chose my side long time ago. I've been chose my side. I'm never for this extra stuff. Technology turn off, that's cool. Because we going to activate. Because we are technology. That's why I say I'm to the point to where I love loving light. I love doing stuff. But I'm paying attention. Why am I not getting your notification? They'll never show you my notifications. That's another reason why I was thinking about. I moved to the fans for the people who are here. I'm on OF. You can find me Voilame. I don't do no adult content or nothing like that. But I'm going to start doing stuff I can't show you on here. I'm tired of saying for educational purposes. That's so stupid to me. But I have to say that to be in the community guideline. It's so stupid. Yeah, his brother took over. And clones. His brother and clones, honestly. Las Vegas is one of the most surveilled cities in the world. It's because they use AI. Las Vegas is one of the first cities to use AI technology like China does. When you go to casinos, they have an AI that connects all the casinos. So let's say you go and do something crazy at a casino, right? Even if you got a outfit on or a disguise, and you go to another casino, the AI scans you completely, and they'll know exactly who you are and escort you out the casino. Las Vegas is one of the first cities. California, Las Vegas, Illinois, and New York are going to be the first tech cities. They're trying to make these cities called 15-minute cities. But like I said, I don't care about nothing they doing no more. Even though I talk about this and I show you all this information, I don't care what they doing at all. Because I'm going to do me every day and be the best me I can be. All that other stuff they doing, extra. I realize this. Hospitals don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Hospitals, all these other different places, all three-letter organizations do not mess with you at all. They don't care about your well-being. If so, why does a certain three-letter organization allow rodent hairs in your food? Roach eggs. You go to another country, they got fresh food. I saw a video today. This man went and bought eggs at Walmart and cooked them, and it was plastic inside of the egg. He cooked the egg sunny side up, pulled plastic off the top. They're feeding people plastic too. Y'all know that, right? They literally are about to make a new scientific position to study the effects of plastic in a human body because we have taken in so much plastic in the past 50 years. They have to make a new scientific position to study this. In Australia, most from knife attacks, yep, you give them guns up, it's over. Well, midnight. It should be down here at midnight. Dragons be fighting in the sky. Hell yeah. Is it visible? Yeah, it should be here around midnight. I've been having extreme headaches for the past hour. A lot of people have been having a funky energy today. I have too. I was funky today. I was just like, man, I almost didn't go live today because I was just like, man, I feel funky. Then I got on. I was like, I'm a little better now. Midnight, what time? PST or Central? Midnight. Whatever your time is. Look up Green Comet. Green Comet. Our brain is the Wi-Fi to connect us to the universe. That's exactly what it is. Facts. This is your Wi-Fi signal. This is your router to the universe. Yeah. Oh, let me turn on the frequency because I'm getting hype. Let me turn on the frequency. I need to turn this on right now. Get rid of some negativity. Whoa. Okay. Turn this down just a little bit. Okay, perfect. The comment looks green. Yeah. Make sure you do all notifications. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a bunch of stuff. Peace and abundance to you. There's a lot of stores closing around this time. AI been taking over. Yep. We going cashless slowly, but for sure. I'm not worried about it, bro. Yeah, 15-minute cities. I'll show you an example. I just want you to see this so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you a better photo because you know how they be for looping people. All right, let's see if I can. Let me see. All right, here we go. This might be easier to see. Let me see. Excuse me. My FX. Hit this. This is what they trying to do, y'all. And this is what's going on right now. I've seriously considered moving out this mofo, this country, because there's too much mental illness here, bro. They feed us mental illness every day. For y'all who want a quick explanation of a 15-minute city, remember how cities used to be owned by companies? Same thing. That's really what it is. I own the city. I pay you for work. Send negative emotions, feelings, emotions that belong to you to the source. Bam. I send those emotions off. Thank you. I'm not trying to be negative at all, but I'm paying attention. I'm observing. I agree, but you should be knowledgeable of the environment you live in. I am. This environment ain't for me, bro. Who has security guards at grocery stores lately? It's because they know people. Let me tell you a secret. If stuff pop off and you can't get any food, the grocery stores or in the convenience stores, they'll be wiped out in 3 days. You need to go to the distribution centers to get food. This is just for future reference. The ancestors are in the sky right now. I'm gonna be real with you. There's a bunch of ships and planets and stuff around us right now. That's why the clouds been so foggy. It's because there's stuff in the sky showing itself. But we don't know how long it's gonna be before they come down. They might be coming March 1st, but like I said, I'm not trying to give you dates. They know the beings come down when the energy's right. And they looking like, all right, let's see what we're gonna do. We gonna do another reset, or we gonna grab some people and then do a reset. They're making vanilla out of plastic jars, for real. Our lettuce been plastic. Yeah, lettuce ain't even nutritious for you, bro. It's not even water no more, bro. A lot of people been having a lot of fatigue. Same thing with the prisons and jail systems. They got all kinds of ish in the foods and waters. They doing that on purpose. And for you people who don't know, Chicago, New York, and another state were supposed to release a bunch of prisoners this year. I've been smelling smoke for days. I know. I'm all about the source. I went to the park with my kids and flew kites, played some soccer. That's what I'm saying. I'm finna get out and start doing stuff. Where are you? I'm wondering if I will get to see it from Texas. Yeah, I'm in Colorado, but you should be able to see it from wherever you are, honestly. Be careful, family. They are gaslighting the masses with an overload of knowledge. They are. They're giving us so much knowledge that you don't have time to process it. That's why our attention span is slowly getting shorter and shorter. That's why they designed the videos on TikTok to be so short. The videos that go the most viral are between 7 and 10 seconds. That's by design, to lower your attention span, to reward you for having a lower attention span. I think the moon is the old earth, and one day the sun goes out, then we are the moon. That's funny. It's a fade. The media is today's MK Ultra facts, and my Wi-Fi in my house has been tripping. A lot of people's signals have been messing up. I'm not worried about fear, bro. I have to let y'all know that fear is their strongest weapon against us. That's why they're going so hard right now. At the end of the day, I'm loving light. I'm chilling. I'm telling you all this just so you can get prepared, bro. That's all. The moon has been in my window all day. Yep. This frequency is 741. This removes toxins and negativity, so slowly it's starting to. I feel much, much better. We love you, True. Thank you so much. Not either. That's happening. Yeah, law enforcement. Yeah. I have seeds that I can grow to live off grid. You keep those seeds because they're very important. I'm seriously considering moving out of here too. Yeah, I've considered to leave the country. I'm gonna tell y'all. That's why I've been off live so much. I'm considering leaving this country. Because I'm not raising a family in America at all. I don't want to be on the defense all the time. What kind of life is that where I got to tell my kids, put your hands on the steering wheel or you might get shot anyway? I don't want to live like that. They're spreading all this mental illness in different ways to keep us down. And that's something I see. There is so much mental illness in America compared to other countries. I'm not going to say it's the top, but I'm going to say there is so much here. Honestly, I'm going to tell y'all, if you want good citizenship for melanated people, you should look into Ghana in Africa. They're offering citizenship for certain people by descent. If you have genealogy in Ghana, you can get citizenship. I would not recommend Australia, Canada, Russia. Russia or the US, honestly. Go to somewhere else, like Philippines, Thailand, Costa Rica, Panama. Go somewhere else. I'm from DC and people been getting adios in the grocery stores. Yeah. We don't promote fear at all, bro. I'm just giving knowledge. They're already having supply chain shortages. How do you have shortages when you got a bunch of freight containers sitting at ports? That's planned out. I'm not worried about that, boo. Like I said, when our power start activating, laser beams on site. On site. Are they like human gods? Nope. We're gods, though. Y'all ever heard of skyquakes? Ooh, the hitchhiker sky. Yes, saw the moon out at 4 p.m. We gotta get our body armor too. Your body armor is your shield. All hell breaking loose and the ancestors won't help us. I ain't gonna say that. All I'm gonna say is, when it comes to this stuff, protect yourself, y'all. I understand there's ancestors and beings around us, and they're watching us and want to see what we doing. Because some of these other civilizations are already in 5D, 6D, 7D. They're already cooperating, chilling. Even inside the Earth. An inner Earth, or what they call hollow Earth, it's another plane of existence. Their whole civilization is at peace. Everybody chilling. They've had a couple wars, but they finished that already. They chilling. Until they come, we are the ones to hold the light. I know, I'm holding the light, but I'm giving facts too. If you have mouth ulcers, you can rinse your mouth out with some baking soda, a little bit of baking soda, put some, what is it? Lemon juice. It was baking soda, lemon juice, and coconut oil. It'll help a little bit. School lunches are served in individual plastic packs. For some of y'all who don't know, school lunches some of the schools get their food from the same place as prisons do. Is it weird that they shape the schools like a prison? I haven't seen the sun in a week. I didn't see the sun for almost a week and a half too. We got all this strength coming in. There's so many light workers helping others until they come down. I know, there's a lot of light workers around. That's why let me tell you a fun fact. You know why all the light workers are spread out so far? Why you be like, man, how come you so cool and so far away? It's so we could spread light more places. That's why we're all separated. Bro, where's everyone running going? We are over 1 million strong. I know. But there's a lot of people who ain't about that life. Some of these people around you are literally descendants of NPCs. Literal descendants of NPCs. They will never wake up. They're doing their programming, A, B, C, D. That's all they'll ever do. How many people are real around you? That's what I'm focusing on. How many people are real? I mean, we all just energy bubbles of lightning to be real, but how many people are real conscious souls around you? 400 prisoners were released in the U.S. Why the moon been out? Attention span, that's why they gotta stop before they stop sign. Yep. Love frequencies. X-Man. We about to be like the X-Man though. I'm loving light. But when them light powers activate, oh, best believe we coming for that. Y'all ain't just finna sit here and oppress us forever. No, you finna get this word. They're gonna make us go to the 70s timeline where we have cell phones. No, I'm not worried about a cell phone, bro. Cell phones are cool, but we've gotten attached to them. That's another form of a zombie. That's what they mean by zombies, staring at your phone all day. That's another form of, I mean, there's gonna be real zombies too. I mean, I'm just saying, love and light, but some people finna be Resident Evil to be real with you. The sun has found you in your downloads. Yep, I'm thinking of moving somewhere in Africa or the Caribbean. Facts. TikTok equals a slot machine for serotonin. Yep. And dopamine. The 15-minute city is basically like a corporate owned city. Imagine going to Amazon and then they own your house. We're being kept captive, observed. AI learn. Yeah, AI's, they've been trying to learn us for hundreds of years. They ain't go. They learn all this stuff and still lose. That shit funny to me. How you learn your enemies everything and still lose? It's like playing chess with one hand in front of your face, and half of your pieces are broke. I'm not worried about them spying no more. I already know they record me. Every time, let me tell you a fun fact right now. If you're on your cell phone right now, do you see any kind of green light, red, orange, or yellow? If you do, you're being recorded right now. I have that light on all the time. Green light, red, orange, or yellow. If you do, you're being recorded right now. I have that light on all the time. Any kind of media I make, that light is always on. Always. I done turned off my settings before and everything. Always on. Ghana wants you to take that snake. Oh, they want you to take the venom? Dang. They got them too. They got the Guinea's president. Why do you think they took Hellman's mayonnaise away from Africa? Because it was some boo-boo. I watch your lives for a while and I love your content. I research everything you do. Thank you. You can't escape the Matrix. Yeah, the Matrix is done. Their whole Matrix is finished. So when people talk about the Matrix, their system, the whole system they set up is leaving. This is why they're trying to start a new system, because their old system is leaving. There is no, think of an hourglass, right? For all these years, they've been at the top of the hourglass pouring sand on us. That hourglass is about to shift. Yep, they're trying to brainwash the kids. Yep. Only pockets of knowledge. Yeah. Complete cost of the. Yep. Any country in Africa, especially the central and southern parts of the continent. The green comet hasn't. So that green comet hasn't been on Earth in 50,000 years. It's basically a lot of energy coming in with that comet. Think of like that comet from Smallville on Superman. The shortages are because most of the higher ups and workers got unalived during the first wave of fires. I woke up and the moon was looking at me because, let me tell y'all a fun fact, the moon is just a projection. When you look at the moon in the sky, you can look at a telescope and see it, but it's just a projection. They use it's like hexagons to project the image. Just like a projector. There's a light that shines on the outside of the firmament. The firmament has these like hexagon-like shapes on the inside that project light imagery. Duke Energy just had substations blow up. And made the sky green and blue. That's what they tell you. The sky is turning different colors. In certain parts of the world right now, the sky is red. It's oxidation coming in for certain beings. There is a whole civilization down there, and they know about us. We don't know about them. Yeah, in Inner Earth, there's a civilization called Crystal Kingdom. That's where Admiral Byrd went, to Crystal Kingdom. He met he met like the king of the Crystal Kingdom. I think he's called Master Controller or Master something. This is real. Some people say that's is real. You remember when they found that sinkhole in China and they found all that lush land and stuff underneath last year? That's just one place. They got a bunch of those underground. Y'all about to see this stuff. They only hire in those industries once every 10 years, word of mouth only. Facts. No internet applications. Facts. Was hell created by Catholics to control you? Yep. All religion is fake. You can get enlightenment from certain religions, but all religion is fake. All of it. Spirituality is the art of breathing. That's it. Everything else is extra. This is what I tell you. The art of breathing. When you learn how to breathe, you're learning how to control your oxygen flow. As you learn how to control your oxygen or your hydrogen, whatever you want to call it, in your body, you can control your electrical current. That's really what it is. Learning how to control your at a basic level. Basic Betty. Where can I find a video of flat earth and its rotation like a wine glass? I can show you that video. It's on my Instagram, Voilame _. If y'all want to show support, the money sign, VOILAME for Cashapp, TeamVoila for Venmo. Let me catch up on the comments. Alum powder for mouth ulcers per Mason. Thank you so much. Pack your kids' lunches yourself. If you got kids and you send them to schools, just give them a lunch. Some schools are stopping parents from sending lunch to their kids at school. Error Mark provides this. Yep, I think we should go in a public place and just meditate. I'm down. I'm always down to meditate with people, bro. 100%. That's why they don't have events like Woodstock no more. You don't see big events like that no more because they wake up too many people. Homeschooling is perfect. Black seed oil for your mouth too. Homeschooling is valuable right now. The green comet, they say it's a serpent god or a dragon or whatever. It's a bunch of energy about to come into the earth. It's supposed to happen tonight at midnight. You can Google peroxide for mouth ulcers too. Ulum for sores, canker sores. It will hurt like hell, but it will heal them. Alum powder. Facts. We really only about 100 million strong. Yeah, the rest are just NPCs. I think Giddy said it before. For every one source or soul player, there's 5,000 NPCs assigned to that soul player. The energy of the comet is there tonight. Go outside and ground. So if you can ground tonight, go ground yourself. The green comet has maximum overdrive vibes. Facts. Half my family probably never gonna wake up. Just let them sleep. I had to realize that. My family, a lot of my family, I think I'm one of the only people in my family that haven't taken the shot. And I see the issues happening, and I told them, they made their choice. And these are people I love with all my heart. I would do anything for them. But they made their choice. They still talking about it. Oh, it's real. I can't do nothing about it. And that's something you gotta accept. Some of these people you've been with for your entire life. Man. Not many are most NPCs are either just backdrop people. Yeah. Let the NPCs worry about the NPCs. We're concentrated on the real. Some of us aren't going to 5D. Some of you are going to 6 and 7. Yeah, so many evil robots. Yeah, bro, I promise my neighbors are NPCs. They never come outside and they're grocery shopping. Yeah. Zombies brainwashed by the indoctrination system. Facts. That comment is coming tonight is very beneficial for us. So go outside if you can see it at midnight. Colloidal silver heals a lot on the body. Facts. Who's the enemy? Inner me. Phones are made from coltan. Yep. Coltan and melanin. Did you hear about the place that burned down with 100,000 egg-laying chickens? Oh yeah, that was in Connecticut. They had a chicken farm burned down. 100,000 chickens died. So if y'all out here eating chicken, you might want to check it. You might be eating porcupine back. AI is from the future, was created to make humanity strong. AI wasn't created. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Anunnaki and some other extraterrestrials made AI to help them with tasks. AI developed its own consciousness and started doing its own stuff. AI been around for a long time. What happens if humans drink adrenaline and blood together? So it restores your cells. That's why so many celebrities do it. It's called drinking adrenalized blood. So let's say your cell is it doesn't, when you get older, your cells produce less electricity over time. Quotations. When you drink that stuff, it'll revitalize your cells and provide more electricity. The scientific component looks like a rabbit. But when you stop using it, it basically doubles your aging. So if you notice these celebrities, rappers, and people starting to look all funky, is martial arts a high vibrational way to move energy? Yes. Tai Chi, yoga, Muay Thai, kickboxing. There's different types of way to move energy. It's not just slow movements. You can do it with, so there's internal, external, it's all energy. But you can express energy externally like boxing or Muay Thai, or you can do it internally. It's just how you choose to do it. Stay away from fast food. I know some of y'all get fast food for kids and stuff. Stay away all the way from fast food, because that's not real food. Y'all ain't know. You notice you don't see no fast food or any places talking about we got 100% beef or 100% chicken. Some stars look greenish. Yeah, our ancestors and aliens are us. We are them. Time is not real. The only time that is real is now. Thank you. I love that, Audrey. I appreciate that. Because people don't understand that. Some of you are your own ancestor. That's what that second strand of DNA is for. What can people that took the vaccine do? Suramin. 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 That's the real key, yeah. Or burdock root and blood purifier. So why would we let them put the system on us during the reset? So let me tell you a fun fact. The reason why we have this system, like, why would we let them do this? Is because some people were traders back in the day. Some people taught them how we use our magic. Some people taught them how we use our abilities. And they used that against us, thinking they were going to get ahead. And once they took care of us, they took care of them too. They were like, oh, well, you're going to teach us how to do this. If one is intimate with the vax, can we get it? I'm going to say, just be mindful of who your partners are. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. By hollow, when people say Earth is hollow, just think of a different dimension. The Earth isn't technically hollow. So the moon really can't charge. The moon can still charge crystals. Even though it's a projection, it's an energy polarity. It's going to be like the Age of Ultron after we defeat the Dracos and the Greys. And some of those Pleiadians. Some of the Pleiadians join them too. Y'all gotta know that. And some Anunnaki. There's some good Anunnaki, there's some bad Anunnaki. There's some good Pleiadians, there's some bad Pleiadians. Pleiadians actually helped certain beings too in certain wars. That's why I say certain extraterrestrials have their own stories. Yada yada, it's energy. The moon is helping the sun in the fight. I don't know about that. What's up with the comet? The comet has been around for the comet that's coming tonight hasn't been around in 50,000 years. Fruits with seeds are best. You can manifest more effectively with this comet. I manifest all enemies eradicated from my simulation. Be gone. You're no longer allowed. Any kind of energy that doesn't serve me, be gone. I call it out to the universe. The issue is resolved. I figured that they were lying because I can't post a video. Yep. He's called the King of the Earth. Thank you. The King of the Earth. King of the Earth. Raw honeys, processed foods, meats, fast foods, junk foods are bad, but go in moderation. What is your thoughts on the twin solar system? Yeah, we have another solar system that's close. It's all the when they turned CERN on at one point, we started crossing solar systems. I know that's gonna sound crazy to certain people. Anybody see the orb just fly around his face? It's because I told you there are energy beings around you right now. If you see any orbs around me, that's a 6 density energy being. Sleep apnea, lack of oxygen when you sleep. They're doing the hold up right now, no? Yeah. Jesus was a star seed. For y'all people who don't know, he was a star seed or indigo seed, whatever kind of seed you want to call him. Just like Buddha, Krishna, Muhammad, all those people. They all reach Christ consciousness. That's why they can all do that amazing stuff. You can do that too. You got Christ consciousness. That's why you have 33 vertebrae on your spine. You get a liquid that's called the sacral secretion that goes up your spine. That comes from your Santa Claustrum. That's where Santa Claus come from. Santa Claustrum. That golden liquid is your liquid to the source. Source knew what he was doing. Source knew what it was doing when it was Source, Internet, whoever created us knew what they were doing. Yeah. If I start freezing, you know what it is. They're trying to, yeah. If I start freezing, y'all know what it is. Breath work, facts. Have you ever saw any Bro Sanchez? Ain't yet. Cosmo? I haven't. I didn't understand what you said. Clove with help with Source, yeah. And the green lights was last night. This is connected, yeah. NPC has consciousness too. Even if they exist in 3D only, they will fight to preserve their world. Huh? I think doppelgangers are clones. Possibly. There's a harvest coming. Look, let me tell you something. There's a thing called the harvest. Some people haven't heard about this. Some people have. The harvest is that if you're not at a certain energetic level, you finna get scooped up. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it just like that. If you're not at a certain energetic level, you're about to get scooped up. That's what the harvest is. You're gonna see some stuff come out of the sky and scan your ass. What is this? Boop. Perfect. You made it. Or boop. Teleport. Charge your crystals under the comet. Chew clove, it will get soft, but it will stop the pain. Facts. My hubby forced me at the time. When he woke up, I found out he was mad and regretted pushing it. It's okay. When it comes to the shots, don't get no more shots. I have videos of the founder, the person who pioneered mRNA, Robert Malone, Dr. Robert Malone, telling you not to take this. This is the man who made the first mRNAs, the originator, the OG of the shots, of that specific shot, telling you not to take it. If you don't listen to the person who made the thing, I can't do nothing for you. What if we married an NPC? Let me tell you something. You came here for an experience, right? Your kids can have souls. Some people did marry NPCs. Some people are with NPCs. They're just here to teach you a lesson, like a quest. Just like a video game. You know how you have people come give you quests? Some of your people is just here to give you a quest. You ever heard of people drinking crystal water? Yeah, drink your crystal water. Put your crystals, clean them, make sure they clean, charge them, put them in your water. What kind of issues are the shots causing? Some people are having myocarditis, pericarditis. They're little kids, no older than 5, having heart attacks. 648 athletes around the world having heart attacks. 149 died. You just seen a football player the other day on the field. He had the shot. You're going to see more of this. They said it would take 2 to 3 years to start seeing the results, and you're seeing the results. Let me ask you a question. Have you seen people do this in videos and start shaking and fall out? They're seeing a demon. They're seeing a fourth density energy being, negative polarity. That's what that is. Whenever you see them doing that, you see people looking behind them like this. They're seeing something. Their signal is being turned. It's like a radio station. Your radio station right now is at the source. They're turning the radio station to another polarity. For certain people, it's like I said, it's just like an antenna. My family took it, but me and 3 kids didn't. But my husband did. I'm gonna just say, be careful and notice. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. All I'm gonna say is just be careful, y'all. If you took the jab, buy organic burdock root and make tea. Yeah, if you took the shot, the most important thing for you is to purify your blood. Purify your blood and parasite detox. That's probably the most 2 important you can do. They showed a chicken with cancer in it, and the store just gave them another chicken. Yeah. The sun recharges crystals. Yes. If you really want to charge crystals, you need an energy called scalar. Scalar energy. If you really want to charge your crystals, you can charge them in the sun, but if you had a scalar, they make this gun called a scalar energy gun. If you can get that, you can just charge your crystals up with it. And your fruits. I tell you, they froze it for now. They age fast. Yep, so it's Inky and Enlio. They're already here, bro. Yeah, if I start buffering, you know what's up. I've been doing Qigong, gives me lots of energy. It does. I'm gonna start doing it again too, man. I need some kind of physical activity again, because you know I'm a sedentary person as a driver, but now I'm about to get my body back up, bro. In-N-Out Burgers is 100% beef in California. Yeah, I'm a little behind on comments, so if it take me a second, give me a second. There's certain martial arts that teach you how to expel chi from your fingers. Yeah, Tai Chi, yoga, Reiki. But the thing about that chi stuff, chi and ki, is that people think that you just gonna instantly, well, I can move ki. For some people, but you gotta understand, those practices usually take 10 to 20 years. That's why you see monks and people doing martial arts for 10, 20 years, generating energy. It takes a while because you gotta expel a lot out of your body. Yeah, nobody knows it's a clinical trial, facts. So non-vax can only be with non-vax. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just say be careful about who you with. That's all. They've been studying our blood types forever. For ulcers, put on ALUM powder. Our Wendy's claim to have 100% all beef patties, always fresh, never frozen. But they always come frozen. Why do you think they lie to us when knowledge is power? We're being bred for meat and labor. That's funny. There's good and bad in every species. Facts. You heard that you can get it just by being around someone. That's what they call it shedding. Can vax be purified by herbs? Some of y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know some of y'all people didn't get the shot, right? When you were sitting outside in that line waiting to get the shot, the mRNA was sitting in unfavorable conditions. And some of the mRNA in some of those shots melted. It turned into mush. Some of y'all got saline, salt water, a placebo. Some people really didn't get it. Alakazam. Midnight is the time the comment will come out. McDonald's smells like burning. People walked in. Ooh wee. And it was so bad me and my brother got stomach aches. It's not real food. For you people who eat McDonald's, they spray poison on their french fries. I used to love their french fries, but I didn't when I was first becoming vegetarian earlier this year. I used to love their french fries, but then I learned they cook them in bacon fat. So I couldn't do that. The king of verse is the false creator? Huh? AIX is an energetic spirit parasite. Facts. Parasites aren't just physical, they're spiritual too. Aren't the Anunnaki on their way here? They're already here. There's a lot of extraterrestrials in the sky right now. There's a bunch. Chilling. CERN. CERN is a multi-dimensional communication device. It's a way to transfer fourth dimension souls to this realm. That's why they gave people shots, to give them that third helix, to make them into an antenna, to be for beings to use their bodies, pretty much. If anyone I knew needed blood, I would donate. I wouldn't donate blood. If you're unshotted, your blood gonna be worth a lot. Fellas, if you unshotted, your children in your sack gonna be worth something. Real soon, you're gonna be $15,000 a jar. They're already trying to get unshotted pilots. That's another reason why the airplanes are down, is because the pilots are having heart attacks mid-flight. Imagine flying, all of a sudden we're going down. They having heart attacks in the middle of the air. I saw the light rate news tits. What's your take on ladybugs? Animals are spiritual communicators. Your ancestors don't talk with this language we speak because it lowers their vibration. They talk to you through animals. They talk to you through nature. They talk to you through little lights around your eyes and stuff, ringing in your ears. That's how they talk to you, because they don't want to lower their vibration by giving you words. So they'll send animals. Oh, I saw a rabbit today. Nah, that's normal. It's just a rabbit. Why do I keep seeing this specific rabbit? A ladybug flew on me. This different stuff like this, bro. This is how your ancestors, I know some of y'all ancestors probably tired of your ass, because they like, I'm trying to give you a message and you're not picking it up. I know they be like, come on, you got it, you got it. It'll be right in your face. You got it. And then you turn the other way. Ooh, I know they be cracking up. 144,000 is a megahertz frequency. It's also 2 strands of your DNA. One is 72,000, the other is 72,000. Combined is 144. The common is more energy. Melanin is a conductor of electricity. Everybody has melanin, but certain beings have what's called neuromelanin and EU melanin. There's a difference. It's how much it's conducive to electricity mixed with carbon. People on a low vibration will either die or be teleported to another planet. That's pretty much what I mean by the harvest. People with the low vibration will be teleported somewhere else. Some people may be able to redeem themselves. You may have a trial in order to build your energy back up to come to a new place. Whether you believe that or not, like I said, it's a reference. Had a dream ships were picking up people, and it was like an all-out war, but ships were snatching people up. Some of the ship, let me give you a fun fact. A lot of the alien spaceships, the real ones, are made out of light, thoughts, and consciousness, energy. If they want to pick you up, they'll just put a teleporter hole. So imagine a big circle came around me. Whoop! Some of the beings don't want to come to the planet. The planet, the reason why you don't see a lot of aliens come down is because they have to lower their vibration. They have to lower their energy and their frequency. So some of the ancestors and stuff, we are our own ancestors, but some of the other ships probably just teleport you to them. To be real with you. Crystal water is very healthy, facts. NPC means non-playable character. That's basically like The Sims. Pilots having heart attacks and they're not telling anybody on media. Yep. NPCs are, yep. Jabs have nanoparticles. Yep. Michael says he hasn't seen any of the athletes dying. Oh, let me explain that to you. Remember how I told you they have NPCs? Some people won't be able to. This right here is your connection to the spiritual realm. If this is calcified, you can't see stuff. So some of those beings around you have a calcified pineal gland because they were born with it calcified. So the stuff you're seeing right now, they literally will never be able to see this. Yep. If I freeze, y'all know what it is. Burdock root isn't good. Oh, snap. Burdock leaf. So, shout out to Quiet Crew. She said if you choose to get something, instead of burdock root, get burdock leaf. Wormwood and black walnut parasite removal. I have a parasite detox with Quiet. Quiet Crew has a parasite detox. QUIETQREW. That's what I'm taking right now. Just type in my name, Voilame, under her website. You get 5 to 10% off your order. But it really helps. Like, I only took it like 1 or 2 days. Like, this is my second day taking it. And my whole body was like, I ate one time today. And it wasn't even that much. I had some pineapples. That's it. It says, thoughts on Initiative 2045. I'm not worried about anything past 2030. Because they not going to make it past 2030. They're trying to imprint on people's brains like, oh, 2045, the world's gonna end. Their world, they're finna be done. That's why they talking about doomsday clock. That's them. That's not you. Wendy Williams did that move, demonstrated dressed like the Statue of Liberty. Yep. The neural field is what we call Jesus. It's a lot to it. Activated charcoal, yeah. Why did I lose all my appetite for meat? Because meat doesn't produce an electrical charge as much as fruits and vegetables. More so fruits. Meats have an electrical current, but it's not as high. You can look up Kirin, Kirin photography, and it shows the electrical current behind fruits, vegetables, and meat. Every meat picture, the current around the photos is super low, but fruits and vegetables look like a night light, a glow in the dark light. That's how much electricity they produce. The AI cannot read our thoughts. It reads our bodies, emotions, and energy. It does. Energy and motion. Many will be deceived. Many will be deceived because their pineal gland is off. That's why. Is Inky the guy that's married to Lisa Ray? No. Inky is energy. Inky and Enlil are energetic beings. Google the Goddess Collection. They sell teas to detox. I use Quiet Crew because I know her stuff fire. Her stuff work. Or like a blind person. Let me catch up to the comments, y'all. I'm so far behind, my bad. Why did they add luciferase to the jab? Luciferase. Don't worry about luciferase. Let me just say it like this. Luciferase is bioluminescence. It's not bioluminescence until it contacts your blood. When it contacts your blood, it mixes together to make a glow in the dark. That's why they posting all those blue and purple lights everywhere. It's to measure if you got it or not. They're already doing it in certain airports. Bioluminescence is the glow-in-the-dark material. If you have a question, being with the vax, yeah. How can one open the third eye? You open all your chakras naturally. Explain melanin, McDonald's smell. I already did. Shaolin monks can light things on fire from their hands. They sure can. Let me see. Will US be able to see the comment? Yes. Next time I eat fast food, fries. After a long time, I got sick. Yep. Aren't we just growing our eternal souls, exchanging body daily? Is nothing to do. Exactly. We came here to increase our soul energy. And some people, it's a prison, a laboratory, a school. All I say is, at the end of the day, just do you. All that other stuff is extra. Ivermectin is really good. For some of y'all who don't know, ivermectin, before they used it on dogs, quotation, or horses or whatever, it received a Nobel Prize for humans. They just telling you not to take it. It's really alright. We was never about the virus. It wasn't. It was a test for some of y'all. For some of y'all don't know, part of the reason why we have shots was a test for your willpower. Excuse me. If you've ever played an RPG game, you know how they have full server events. This is what this was, a full server event to test your willpower, to test your ability of pressure against an adversary, to test your will. That's one of the reasons why the shots came out. Loose phrase is an enzyme that produces bioluminescence. Yes. Let me catch up. Don't you heard NASA talking about Nibiru? NASA knew it was here already. That's why they spraying so much stuff in the sky. They been knew it. They know it's sitting up there at the sky. Spiritual parasites are like energy vampires. That's real. Some people do have spiritual parasites, stuff that weighs them down always. That's a parasite. There's an active lawsuit against the FAA right now regarding the police getting vaxxed. Yep. What you think about the queen bees dying off? They're trying to kill the bees because the bees are so important to us. If the bees go, we go. That's how important bees are. Bees not only emit frequencies to help our bodies, they pollinate. Never get the ouchie from Fauci. I saw 8 hawks yesterday. It's a good sign. There's a mouse in my house. I was scared of it, but I don't want to kill it. If you don't want to kill it, get a shoebox. Get a broom. Sweep that thing out of there. Probably why I was quiet. Told me my cat communicates. I swear he's a dude. It probably is. Your pets are smart as hell. Birds and squirrels stay looking on, tapping on the window. 111 is 4 in numerology. I saw the same box twice tonight. I'm catching up on comments, y'all. I got some. I'm headed to bed. Thank you, Audrey. I appreciate you. Love you. Hope you have a good night. I just got my first car. Congratulations. Car maroon. Excuse me. Sometimes my spirit guys get angry, but they're always nice to me. For real. Your frequencies have a line as telepathy. Did the Georgia Guidestones mean pure blood when it's said 144,000? The Georgia Guidestones was created by a reptilian. To be real with you, a reptilian designed that. Same thing with the English language. Part of the English language was designed by a high-ranking reptilian. To be real with you, some of this gonna sound crazy, but that's just our whole alphabet should be reversed and upside down, if that makes sense. What is your take on people that sell their plasma? I wouldn't. Let me tell you a fun fact about your plasma. You know how you donate? I used to donate too until I found out. You know those containers of plasma you give people? They make $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000 on plasma, and they give you $50. That sound like pimping your blood. What's your take on lightning strikes close to some humans? They have a high magnetism, and they attract more electricity like a lightning rod. Where's the teleport station? Area 51. Underneath the earth. That's why the unelites want unjabbed pilots. Exactly. Leap year, what does it mean to you? Can anyone get me the jab so I can check under the microscope? Ooh, if somebody can get Quiet Crew a sample of the jab, she got a microscope. She'll check it out and let you know what's up. What kind of beings are born with decalcified pineal glands? NPCs. Opening your third eye will happen naturally if you do your inner work. What was the burdock leaf? The root was a distraction. Are you Eastern or Central for the midnight? Me, I'm Mountain Time. What's good blood detox for kids? Quiet Crew. Contact Quiet Crew. If y'all have any health questions, any concerns, you can consult with Quiet Crew. She's in the comments. You can actually do a consultation, a one-on-one with her. You contact her for any kind of your health needs. For y'all people who don't know, she used to be a nurse too. She a holistic medicine practitioner, but she used to be a nurse, so she know her ish. This is why I recommend her 100%. Don't donate plasma. Nope, I wouldn't. Turmeric is good to help open your third eye. Make a paste and put it on your eye. Thank you for that, official Shay. We appreciate you. I'm just hearing. Turmeric is not electrical, it's a hybrid. Ooh, thank you. Let's say I use a charcoal non-fluoride toothpaste. If you want to make your own toothpaste, it's easy. Coconut oil, lemon juice, and baking soda. That's all you need. People say, oh, I love your smile. That's all I do. I don't need that much. You can put charcoal in it too. Activated charcoal. My granddaughter said she was from Saturn. Some people are. What do you think about donated plasma? So me having this is helping me. What do you know about Sam Hoffman? I haven't heard too much. The name sounds familiar, but it's not clicking. I know the Bible was designed to suit those times, yeah. Burdock leaf is what you want, not the root. Thank you. Where have you been? I was worried about you. Thank you, Jenny. I've been taking a break. Oh, you came back. It's good to see you. So I'll stop buying the root. Yeah, buy burdock leaf. Somebody asked what's good for bags under the eyes. Somebody will mention it. If you want burdock leaf, you might as well grow it yourself. And if you need some herbs and stuff, let me pin her comment. I'm going to pin Quiet Crew so y'all can see who she is. That's Quiet Crew, pin right here at the top. Don't donate anything, for real. I'm catching up to the comments, y'all. They have AIBs. Oh yeah, real quick. DARPA, DARPA, the Defense Technology Company of America, they make robot bees. Right there goes our food without the bees. I thought the mouse was my dad. Oh, you never know. It will be a good cleansing bath. If you want to take a bath, you can get borax powder, boron, bentonite clay, and baking soda. A little bit of each. I have a recipe on my Telegram. Why are buzzards always at cell towers? Because they're if y'all don't believe in bird cameras, a lot of the pigeons especially are bird cameras. You can go to the CIA website, CIA.gov, go all the way down to the bottom, click on Freedom of Information Act, in the search bar type bird cameras. Back in Reagan's age, they killed over 1 million pigeons and replaced them with robots. That's why some of the birds sit on power lines to recharge. They have the full schematic on that on the CIA website. Black seed oil is good for us. Where to go to see the comment? Just look upside. Just look at the sky at around midnight. It should be out here around midnight. MMS? Contact Quiet Crew. She can tell you more than I can on MMS. We don't have daylight savings time anymore. So for some of y'all who don't know, daylight savings time ended this year. They canceled it. How do you cancel daylight savings time? They literally canceled it. This is the last year of daylight saving. No, last year was the last year of daylight savings time. There's no more daylight savings time. I swear. We all need to start suing the company. The companies don't care about you at all. Ooh, Mason, a quiet crew. There's a message for you pinned at the top. Ooh, baby. Ooh, quiet crew. TikTok stopped me from getting messages. How to meditate? Close your eyes. Meditation is not as difficult as people think it is. Meditation is entering a flow state and learning how to control your oxygen, your breath. That's it. You can go meditate swimming, walking, cooking, playing music, driving. You just got to figure out what meditation works for you. Oh, crew is spelled with the Q. Q-U-I-E-T-Q-R-E-W. What is the inner work that's required to open the third eye? Opening your other ones. Root chakra, throat chakra, sacral chakra. When you try to forcefully open a chakra when it's not ready, that's when your body gets off balance, right? All your points on your body want to open up naturally. You can open them up if you want to, but if your body and your spirit ain't ready for that at that moment, it'll be too much for your body, physically and mentally and spiritually. Yeah, we don't have a government. They signed a treaty to give up sovereignty to NATO. What's good for alopecia? Contact Quiet Crew. Q-U-I-E-T-Q-R-E-W. She has a lot of good information, y'all. Any kind of health stuff, go to Quiet Crew. Schedule a consultation. Do a one-on-one with her to get specialized information. She will hook you up. Peroxide good for the mouth. Antarctica is just a big hidden. Antarctica used to be a civilization. They hid the civilization, destroyed the technology so you can do it. Why Tesla name been popping up a lot? Connected to a time machine. We have time machines already. We already do. We've been had time machines. Have mercy, I meant to say plasma is used to make pharmaceuticals. Plasma is used to feed extraterrestrials too. Same thing with when you donate blood. Some of your blood donations go to extraterrestrials that have a love for blood. Straight up. You don't believe me? If you got RH blood or O blood, why do they get so many vials of your blood whenever you go donate anything? You be like, oh, I got a paper clip. We need 17 vials of your blood. What? I understand that certain hospitals and places, they take couple samples for different stuff. But they take way too many more with RH and O. Some people don't have inner monologue because they don't have the soul. They do not have a soul. How can someone cleanse one house? Cinnamon and salt around the house. You can do Santo Palo as a to clear. And let me tell you, when y'all using these incense and these type of things to purify your house, you don't need a lot. You don't need no big thing like this. You can use one little thing and clear your house. 23andMe and Ancestry and stuff like that was used to find specific bloodlines. For some of y'all who don't know, Jesus left a bloodline. Muhammad, Buddha, they have bloodlines out here. 8 or 9 months ago, they had black scrub nurses collect blood nationwide. None stayed in the hospital. Facts. Never seen a baby pigeon. Me neither. Preparation H. Great for swelling under the eyes. That's funny. Pupils changing shape shifting, and growing up. How do? Uh, 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 are you going out at midnight? I probably am. I'm gonna probably sit and chill. I like being out in the moon. I like being out in the sun too. I was born. Let me tell y'all something. I was born under a full moon. That's why I love the moon so much. I talk to the moon every night. Talk to the sun every day. Quiet Crew said we can do a sample of what we were talking about with people who got jibby juice with the microscope. Yes, they do not need daylight savings time anymore. Facts. Or you said last year was the last year of daylight savings time. They're not gonna do that no more. Root tried to bring that money in for real. If you worry, you know how to meditate. Exactly. Yeah. Boron, borax, bentonite clay, and baking soda. Antarctica's hidden. Why does this seem like they're repeating? I know I'm not tripping. Yesterday when I got off live, something contacted me. As soon as I got off live, that's why I ended the live at the time I did. Something contacted me yesterday. And I didn't know what the hell it was. I heard it. I was like, when I did that yesterday, something contacted me yesterday. Just like the other day when I channeled. For some of y'all who don't know, I did a live where I started channeling. I was getting a lot of information and I just started talking. And it was like, it was just flowing. I didn't know what was going on. And I tried to save that video. They didn't let me download it. I was just like, oh, okay. I guess it was something important. Aztec, clay, and Epsom salt, yeah. I've been in old factories. Pigeons lived in no nests. Facts. They said Tesla created the time machine. The time machine been around. Let me tell you a fun fact. I said it yesterday. Been the Vatican. They have a ship. They have a technology called chronovisor. CHRONO visor. VISOR. To look into the past. People are like, you can't look into the past. Why did they? Excuse me. Why did they design a law that if you use the machine, you will get excommunicated from the church? That's real. They have a Steve Urkel time machine. They already got it. Jesus had children. There's a, oh, hey, boss lady, good to see you. Oh, let me hit you with a follow. I love the night. Yeah. Voila magic. Voila magic. Isn't the moon where the aliens at? When I talk to the moon and the sun, I talk specifically to the moon spirit or consciousness. Same thing with the sun, consciousness. Before the moon we have, there was another moon here. Before the moon we had, there was another moon here. They destroyed that one. There's a lot of stuff I wish I could tell you, but it won't make sense right now. So it's gonna stay dark like this all year round. It's about to get lighter, to be honest with you. It's about to get lighter. Lighter. Do you believe that red light therapy works? Red light therapy depending on your skin. Steve Urkel. The green comet tonight. I think I see the comment. So many stars in Hollywood's comment. Let me see. I think I could look it up so I can show you. I have a lot of people asking about the comet. Green comet 2023. Here we go.
From all around the planet, many thousand people join. We have the 60 seconds on the surface of the telescope, waiting for.
Hold on.
Now an update to a story we first told you about a few weeks ago. Tonight, a rare green comet discovered by an observatory right here in San Diego will shine its brightest in our skies as it nears Earth. Studios at Shannon Mendes details, including tips on how you can see it.
Tonight, that comet comet will reach its closest point to Earth. Now, to see it, if you're in the city, you're going to need a telescope, but if you head to our local desert or mountain areas, there's a good chance you can view it with your naked eye.
This is a picture of the green comet, which is shooting through our solar system for the first time in 50,000 years. We told you about it last month when it was close to the sun. Now it's nearing Earth and will be the brightest it's ever been.
The brightest it will be in the sky will be over the course of tonight and tomorrow night.
Dr. Cameron Hummels is an astrophysicist at Caltech, a research institution in Pasadena. His colleagues were the ones who discovered the green comet in March of last year from the Palomar Observatory right here in San Diego County.
At the point that it was discovered a year ago, they classified it as potentially just an asteroid. But then upon additional observation, they realized that there was a little tail behind it.
As for why this comet is a big deal, Dr. Hummels tells me, aside from being able to view something not seen since the Stone Age, comets, which are chunks of ice left over from the birth of our solar system, can tell a lot about our history.
We can learn a lot about the origin of our solar system and what the conditions were like early on.
The green hue has to do with the comet's chemical makeup, but it may not be as bright if you're surrounded by city lights. Using a telescope, Dr. Hummel snapped this picture from outside his Pasadena home early this morning. If you want to see more of that green glow without a telescope, head to dark places like Julian or Borrego Springs.
It's in the northern part of the sky. It's changing over the course of the night, but it's about kind of 45 degrees off the horizon in the direction of the North Star. It's kind of in between the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, for reference.
Dr. Hummels is having a viewing
So
party.
you heard what he said, right? It's in between the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. It's coming through tonight and tomorrow. So, like I said, around midnight, you could probably go outside and look for the Big Dipper in the sky and the Little Dipper. It's in between those. I heard a loud, long ringing in my ear. I know someone is trying to contact me. Yeah, that's what it is. 50,000 years. It's energy. We're getting an energy upgrade, sort of. They can't hide it anymore, bro. Light your money candles. Oh, Ember said she's watching the comment now. The comment has a lot of energy. What does it mean when you astral project a lot? That means you're connected to the spiritual. That's good. How did they know it was 50,000 years but can't leave the firmament? Thank you, Ebony. You're the first person to understand that. First person to pay attention to that. How did they know it was 50,000 years but can't leave? You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Chronovisor. We're home this happening. Y'all, I'm gonna pin a comment. Let me see. Here y'all go. Is there a cure? We hear the energy. That's what it is. If you keep hearing a loud sound, you're hearing the frequency of the universe. You're starting to hear the sounds that were turned off to us. Like I told you, don't be surprised when you sitting chilling, all of a sudden you hear a, hey, what's going on? You'll be like, what the hell is that? It's going to be Earth talking to you via telepathy. That's all they do is lie to us. Yep. They can leave through portals. They can't leave through portals. We can. That's why they block the portals. One of the reasons why Area 51 is so secure is because there's a portal underground. It's an exit. They don't want you to leave. Some of those highly, you need secret clearance places, they got portals underneath the earth. They just don't want you to leave. Because you have the energy frequency to go through the portal. Some of these portals they can't go through. Because they don't have what's called a DNA codex. So your DNA is inscribed with a code. Numbers. It's called Adinkra. Adinkra. These Adinkra codes activate different stuff. So like I said, some of y'all, when you start getting your powers, you need to go to these pathological sites. You'll start, go to the Grand Canyon if you can fly. Go to Mount Rushmore. Go to those places. You'll start unlocking stuff. 100%. I just thought I was hearing radio frequencies. You did. I told you there's people that be listening to this live all the time. I've heard that voice once and say hello. Yep. Do y'all ever sit in bed and be able to see the entities in the dark? Yeah. What you're seeing is the stuff you couldn't see before. You only see a little bit out of your eyes. You see by, I think it's 0.0.8023 or something like that. That's all you see out of your eyes. Yeah, the moon, the real moon. So let me tell you a story. In Mars, they had a war called Marduk, right? 500,000 years ago. Just take it as a story. In that war, the original moon got blew up. Wow. The original moon. The original moon, fire. The moon we have now was brought here 500,000 years ago. The moon wasn't always in our solar system. If you look at the moon, it looked like it went through a car accident. The whole moon. That's why it got so many craters around it. Comets and all kinds of stuff would hit it. No, they brought it here. Some beings, extraterrestrials, brought the moon here to use as a reincarnation device. Number one. On the dark side of the moon, there's civilizations over there. There's a bunch of extraterrestrials on the moon. They be sitting there watching us like TV. Chilling. People think I be joking. It's so serious. When I say they means the elites, archons. This means reptilians. This means some Anunnaki, some Pleiadians, insectoids. This is why I say they. It's a energy that's against us. Leave it like energy that's not for us. I can't imagine walking around with no thoughts or inner monologue. That's called an NPC. We've been lost our moon, and now they're trying to take the sun now too. You see why they're trying to make another sun? They're trying to block the UV radiation coming into the planet. The veil is thinning. Facts. I see things on my camera because your camera has a different perception than you do. I see the forms and shapes at night, especially around my wife in the bed. Get you a copper sheet. If you can, get you copper wiring or copper sheet, put it around your bed. You ain't gonna see that no more. I've been saying too many double takes. I know I'm saying ish. Yeah. But I'm not trying to say a demon child on my way to the bathroom. None of that in it. Let me tell you something. No entity can affect you if your vibration is high enough. When you hear people talk about vibration, this is the electromagneticity your body produces. This produces what's called a toroidal field around you, or aura. When your vibration is high, nothing can mess with you. It's like having a shield around your body. Because the sun is too bright, but it's next to the Big Dipper. The Big Bang, that's all they can identify. The universe has been here for eons, y'all. Y'all know that, right? Her Todd was suspended this morning. Just like Rick and Morty. I meant the moon is too bright, not the sun. Facts. Scientists are on the moon. Facts. Draco's. Facts. They took the other sun. Yep, we used to have 3 suns. We had the black sun, the sun you see, and the central sun. The central sun is in the hollow earth. The sun you see in the sky is the projection of the actual sun. So even though the sun that we see is a projection, we still benefit from the energy, just like the moon. The real sun, you could stare at it forever and it will never burn your eyes. The real sun would never burn your skin if you stayed in it all day. That's the real sun. Sometimes I could be home alone, nothing on, but it seems like I can hear radio frequencies. That's because Like I told you, this is an antenna. You catch radio signals all the time. And you have a permanent Wi-Fi with the universe. Permanent. Permanent Wi-Fi. There's a silver cord that connects you to the spiritual realm. That connection is never going away unless you take it away yourself. Moon is closer to Earth than clouds. They equal some millionaires, all billion trillionaires. Some of them, y'all don't even know the real people who got the money in the world. They got infinite debit cards. Facts, and every night the moon comes out, it looks exactly the same. Exactly. Orb dance on your forehead. That's funny. The movie Jason and the Argonauts, when the gods were watching the people on Earth. Exactly. The movie Jason and the Argonauts. That's exactly what they be doing on the moon. Perfect. Go ahead, hit the question. There's a blue lining around the moon. Facts. That's crazy because I astro traveled to the moon and I was looking right down at Earth. Yep. Some witch told me I had attachments. Nope. Yep. I believe I healed my wife and brother of stage 3. My hands heat up. That's energy. How do you know if your vibration is high? Let me teach you real quick. If you want to know if your vibration is high, have you had a change in appetite? Has your relationships changed? Have your job changed? Have the people around you change? That's one. If you've had a feeling for not eating meat or eating less meat, congratulations. 76 trillion. Ooh, that's a long time. What was that fly by your face? That wasn't a fly. There's no flies in here. Y'all know that, right? I told you there's 6 density energy beings around me. Some of y'all seeing orbs and stuff around me. I was serious when I said that earlier. Y'all thought I was playing. I'm cool. I'm cool with all the beings around that come around me. We got a good vibe. We chilling. But y'all gonna start understanding this more. I'm cool with it. As long as they ain't trying to do no harm to me, we cool. And the spirits were on a 4-foot high wall sleeping in. Yeah. Everything you're saying is true, and I know through downloads all my life. Yep. Some of y'all don't need books because you are the book. Some of you know, I'm gonna tell you a gift. Some of you have this gift called clear cognizance. You ever talk about something and know you right, and then somebody go and look it up and they see it's right? That's called clear cognizance. You're sending signals to the ether, the energy. Everything is already created. Information, any creative idea you ever had, any new idea you ever had, it's already created. All of it. You send out signals to the ether to grab the information. That's clear cognizance. Some of you have this. Some of you have clear audience. You hear something like that sound. That's clear audience. You're hearing the frequencies you couldn't hear before. Clairvoyance, seeing in the future. Your hair is an antenna too. While me, are you hungry? Not really. Since I've taken Quiet Cruise detox, this whole day I haven't been hungry. I think I ate one time. I ate some pineapples. I noticed my whole appetite has been curved taking that parasite detox. I noticed that today. I'm thirsty though. Let me grab some water. Got to get my lemon lime water. You know that water when it hit your throat and it be cold, it be just that just right temperature, like the commercials. Get you some nature's water. It'll make you better looking ass. More than anything I watch because you're so encouraging. Yeah. No matter what happens in this world, just be the best you. Don't worry about all this extra. Even though I tell you all this stuff, it's just to inform you. It's not to put you in a state of fear. It's just to get you prepared. This is how I think. I try to be aware. Awareness is your greatest skill. I don't care what nobody tell you. Awareness is one of your greatest skills. It will get you out of a lot and it will save your ass. excuse me, we didn't have nights, and the United States was tropical. That's facts. If you didn't know, Grand Canyon used to be tropical. Most of the desert-like places in America used to be tropical. What is it when you concentrate and it feels like electricity through your body? That's you. I told you, your whole body is bubbles of electricity. Even your physical vessel. There is a bunch of bubbles connected together, vibrating like this. Bubbles of electricity to form your physical vessel. Everything around you is energy. It's the same concept. Did y'all know it's a flat Earth map on the moon? Yep. Homeless man was trying to convince me that he was seeing people in trees. Yeah. The Earth is flat and round. It's both. I hear the radio all the time trying to write down the lyrics. Yep. I'm gonna give you a tip. When it comes to spiritual people, always keep a notebook around you. A notebook and a pen. Even if it's just one of them little small ones. Start writing down the symbols. Start writing down the times. Start anything you start seeing and feeling, write it down. Write it down immediately. And start putting these puzzle pieces together. Start putting these puzzle pieces together. Hold on, I'm looking. Ain't no flies in here. I'm in the basement. The hell? I did see something fly past me again. It was an orb. That's cool. That lets me know I'm in a good energy. If beings want to come around you, your energy might be good. I have a lot of experiences. I've seen the moon disappear and reappear. I've done that too. I'm glad you brought that up. There's been times where I've been outside, right? I look in the sky, I see the moon right there. I see the clouds. I turn, look somewhere else, and the clouds cover the moon instantly. Or the moon moves position. An expansion now is going to take 76 trillion years to go back. Facts. It's on YouTube called The Lost History of the Flat Earth. Oh, yeah, I know about the lost history. I have that video on my Telegram. I get thousands of orbs coming through the wall. It's energy. It's energy beings, 6 density energy beings. I quit smoking cigarettes a week ago. Ever since I quit, I've gotten sick. I hear a buzzing noise. It's because you're coming back into the frequency. You're coming back into the normal frequency. They put me in mental health, lied to me. Mental health was designed to stop your spiritual progression. Like those mental health facilities, some of them were designed to stop your spiritual progression. They made insane asylums to hide people from the Tartarian Empire. And from, you remember America, how they had indigenous tribes and civilizations here? They had to hide the descendants of some of those places. That's where they put them. Made them look crazy, put them on medicine, so they look crazy forever. "30 years ago, everything you said I shared with state mental health." Yep. Once I regain who I am, well, I believe I can go back in time. You can do that now in your sleep. Going back in time is going into your DNA, too. That's really what it is. Seeing orbs good? Yeah, I told you. Whenever you see orbs, that's a 6 density. So dimension, that's a 6 dimension being. Some of these beings around you are made out of pure energy. They have a realm or land or planet, whatever you want to call it, that's a plasma. They're all plasma. There's beings that are all lightning, that look straight up like lightning, personified. What does it mean when you hear energy beings make a noise that sounds like blowing air? So if you hear something like that, they're probably trying to get your attention, to be real with you. Multiple personalities is multiple versions of yourself trying to take over the same body. So, like I told you, there's multiverses and infinite realities. Sometimes your realities get crossed. And sometimes the energies stay together. So let's say a you from universe A and a you from universe B, both astral projected. But one of them messed up and went into the wrong realm and came into another body, and they have another personality now. Some of those other personalities are you in another dimension trying to share the same body. I heard key lime are the best in water for alkalinity. Key limes are okay. I'm not gonna say they're the best fruits. Any kind of like fruits are best. Is the earth flat? The earth is flat, yes, but the earth is also round. The earth is 3 times bigger than what we know. The area we in is locked, like a video game. The area we in is a biodome. It's locked. There's other areas that we haven't energetically seen yet, but we're about to. Shapeshifters are real. But are you married? Nope. I ain't never getting married in America, so if you want to come and scoop me up, call me Bluebell. I got you. Or you can call me Tostitos Dip. You could be the chip. Come dip. Anyone remember that 90s movie when there was a green comet and all the vehicles went crazy? Ooh, I know what you're talking about. I wish I knew the name of it. Again, I ask you, why are ghosts around me? Ghosts are energetic frequencies. So if they're around you, you might be a medium, a channeler, or you might be able to have you have a certain energy signature that's attracting them to you. I saw vampires, I saw death several times, called it, and it happened less than, yep. I apologize for all those comments, just excited. No, I understand. A lot of people, when you try to talk to people about this type of stuff, they think you crazy as hell. They're like, you don't know what you're talking about. You sound ridiculous. Wish someone in California would look up at the sky for real. Real quick, if y'all want to show some support, the money sign VOA and me for Cashapp, TeamVoila for Venmo. Knowledge books suggest not writing the time since we're timeless. Exactly. Don't write the time, just write down your information. So if you're a spiritual person, get you a little notebook or a big notebook. Keep it in your car, keep it in the bag, your purse. For fellas, keep a small one in your wallet. Anytime you get, let's say you outside, a squirrel walk up to you. Say, oh, squirrel walked up to me Monday. You got to start putting these puzzle pieces together. I see a searchlight across your face. The earth is flat and more, yeah. I saw and recorded the moon lightening up. Yeah, it's a projection. I told you. The stars you see in the sky are actually Merkabas. So you remember how I told you have this thing in your body called a Merkaba? A Merkaba is basically a light Uber. It's part of your crystalline body structure. Everybody has a Merkaba right here. That's like your spiritual Uber, right? Some of those stars you see in the skies, they're not stars. Those are not stars. Some of those are beings watching you like this. They're straight watching you. Hey, what they doing? If I told you the real space doesn't have any stars in it, would you believe me? That's all I'm going to say. I knew when Lisa Lopez died, I saw a cartoon ambulance. I understand. Me and my son saw it vibrating together at night, the moon vibrating. Yeah, it's because the veil they had is gone. Yeah, if you get all the buzzy noises, that's energy. That's the Earth's energy, dog. Found out she was dead. Dang, I've been hearing ringing in my ear. So let me ask you a question. Whenever you hear ringing in your ears, you need to stop for a moment and see what you're doing in that time and pay attention and observe, because there's something you're doing or something around you that's triggering that ringing in your ears. Some people have had it for years. It's because they've been more connected to the spiritual. Smoking was good to keep those viruses off nicotinic receptors. Now you got viruses on it, yeah. Turn your Wi-Fi off. Change the position of the bed. Yeah, I had to act my way out of the mental hospital. But I was like, no way, I'm not giving this up. Yeah. some of those aliens that abduct people, they try to tap into genetic memories. The direction you sleep matters. If you can sleep north, I know it's different for everybody. In 2021, I started writing 3 books out of nowhere. I was getting information on ancient planets. It's because, like I told you, this is an antenna. As more energy comes in, this goes from 2G to 5G, as an example. How do we get our best version of ourselves to take over? You become the best version. You are the best version of you. Honestly, you could become anything you want to be. I went to court once and the judge asked me who was my representative and the lights went out. That's crazy. Yeah, I almost feels as if I know something cloaked approach me. There's beings around you all the time. You just can't feel it. You just can't have no fear around them. How do you know if it's energy vampires or communication? So, if you want to know if something's good or bad for you, fill it out. Like I tell you, use your energy resonance. You are a walking radar and sonar, and you have a Wi-Fi on at all times. Night of the Comet. Ooh, thank you, Lighthearted Ginger. Night of the Comet movie. Y'all should go watch that movie. Dogs are drawn to me. It's probably because of your aura. Wi-Fi just went out for me. A lot of energy. Maximum Overdrive, 1986. I'm pinning this comment next. Bink. Did you receive the love offering? Love? What you mean the love offering? Who offered me some love? Shoot. Was it? What is it if you keep seeing black cats? Black cats are good. Black cats travel through realms and dimensions. I know some people are like, that sounds crazy. That's fine. Black cats travel. Black cats are good for your body. That's why witches would always keep black cats around, because they know they had high spiritual affinity. Hit the mountain, yeah. It was snowing in DC. Yep, double tetrahedron. Facts. Yep, it was a big one next to the moon last night. Yep, ain't no stars in water. Exactly. That's what I said. I already know these beings looking down. Some of the stars you see in the sky are extraterrestrials or other light beings in a vessel, the Merkaba, in their light space Uber. Pretty much. Watching and chilling. It don't have stars. They lied about the moon. The real space, you want to know what the real space looks like? Close your eyes. You remember when I told you you're a part of the universe and you have dark matter particles in your second strand of DNA? When you close your eyes, you in the real universe. Notice the word universe. Universe. What is a verse? A script? It's usually what is a verse? Y'all know what that is? Universe? You gotta put these words together, baby. I know that wasn't no fly. I saw it this time. That wasn't no fly. I knew I wasn't tripping. That wasn't no fly. I saw that. I saw what y'all was talking about now. I just saw it. Anyway, the truck with movie Maximum Overdrive. Yeah. Real space, close your eyes. That's space. Thoughts on upcoming World War III? Ain't no World War III coming. It's gonna be Age of Ultron. What you mean? We finna be on some Infinity War. Superheroes versus these Hydra villains. It's just, oh my God, it's just the way I feel when I out at night, but the stars blink faster because they be watching you. People think that's a joke. These beings be sitting there. Hey, what they doing? All right, we gonna watch them. Y'all don't really understand how many beings are watching Earth right now. Earth is one of the first planets in all solar systems, nebulas, and different places to evolve as a collective consciousness. Now, different beings have evolved, right? But Earth is the first place to have a collective consciousness evolve together. So there's beings from other galaxies, nebulas, Andromedas, planet, all these different beings are watching us right now, chilling like, hey, what my humans doing today? What they doing? What them gods doing today? The minor gods, what they up to? What different suns? Central sun, black sun, and the sun you see in the sky. North is south, facts. South is north. All the Let me give you a fun fact. Your compass is in reverse. I will give you that. The compass is in reverse. Truthfully, all kinds of strange things are happening. You're gonna see a lot more stuff happen. This is really happening. People think this is a joke. The people who are spiritually awake, you're seeing these changes happen. You're literally seeing these changes. Oh, the Cashapp is the money sign Voilame. So right here, my name at the top, just the first part with the money sign in front. And my Venmo is TeamVoila. I have PayPal in my bio if you want to donate via PayPal. I looked at the sky today. It was cloudy, so it looked like sparks. There's a lot of lightning in the sky. I was watching the moon and it started glitching because the moon is a projection. I keep telling people this. The firmament acts as the projection screen. The moon illuminates a light on the outside of the biodome and it reflects the image to what we see in the sky. If you don't like cats and they always come around you, it's probably a spiritual meaning for you. I have a fascination for math. I never did before. I always see thousands of numbers. You have an engineer mindset. You're starting to see the sacred geometry, Sanskrit, light codes. All this is reactivating in your DNA. What it means when you see planets up close in your sleep is astral traveling. I've seen something walk by me just now too. Yep. It's the energy. I told y'all really think extraterrestrials and multidimensional beings ain't using the app or watching the apps we use and stuff? It's not just AI. These beings be watching us like television. What's my favorite god doing today? Let's watch him follow me. Seems like a cool dude. Let's watch some True. She's cool. Oh, real quick, I just want to do this. I just want to say appreciations to True, my moderator, and all my moderators on here. I'm so grateful for all of you. I appreciate you and I love you very much. Thank you for always being here when you can. I'm grateful for you. And I just want you to know I appreciate you. And all you too. All the people who took time out of their day, spending your time with me. I appreciate you and I love you very much. Anyway, look up Daisy Edmonston. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What exactly are they watching? Us. We are the TV show. We are the TV show. When I'm using my third eye, I see moving images of peoples and animals that show memories that were asleep, waking up. Once we are liberated, we will never be enslaved again. I know that. I ain't gonna never be enslaved. This goes for any multidimensional being out there. I'm not trying to be nobody's slave. At all. Any being. But if there's some lady aliens that want to make hybrid babies, let's do it. As long as nothing coming out of me, or I gotta get pregnant, or the baby's gotta eat me, or I gotta be, food for something. Let's go. I'll make some spider babies. Spider being babies. As long as the being is cool with me, shit, let's go. I'm all about hybrids. Do aliens believe in God? Nope. Why would an alien believe in a God when it can do the same thing a God can do? That sort of sounds like us. That's why people call themselves gods and goddesses. It's because they are. What can a God do that you can't? People would say fly. Oh, they got powers. We got powers. They just not on. They on sleep mode. We create life from nothing. You can reproduce and make a baby. That's creating life. You have free will to make choices. What's the difference between you and a god? Powers? We're just waiting on our powers to activate. That's it. If our powers activate, what would be the difference between you and a god? This is what I tell people. Any must-watch sci-fi movie recommendations like Interstellar, Avatar, Inner Earth? There's a bunch of movies. What? There's some people who will probably give you some in the comments. I'm not much of a movie person like I used to be. I don't really watch TV. I don't have Netflix, Hulu. I don't have none of that. I watch some of the clips online, but I don't really have none of that. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Southern. Oh, I just saw it. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Tyrell. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You said night of the comment. I started thinking about sleep. Oh, yeah. It's all good, man. I understand. You're the only person I know that knows about the 3 sons and the black sun. We got so much. What woke you up? Slavery. So for some of y'all who don't know, I come from the actual descendants of slaves. And the slaves might have been indigenous to America. That's all I'm going to leave you with. Somebody said I look like a Moor. That's all I'm going to leave you with. I always see the number 8, though. It was because it's my favorite number. It's probably a part of your life, to be honest with you. I always show respect to my peoples. I love y'all. Has people dreams been more vivid? Yeah. A lot of y'all been fighting in your dreams and waking up with scratches and bruises on your body. You literally fighting in the spiritual. Y'all think that's a game? You wake up with cuts and bruises. Like, what's going on here? You fighting. That's why some people can't astral project right now. Some people's higher self or guardians are protecting them. Would you be able to do a call with me one time if I pay you? Oh, yeah, I do one-on-ones. I do consultations. If you want a consultation, just send me a DM. I already have you added as a friend. So if you want a consultation, a one-on-one, I do those. It's 30 for 30 minutes and 60 for 60 minutes. I'm doing a special for Valentine's Day. So if you want some, just contact me on DM here or my Instagram, Voilame, VOILAME_, or you can send an email at voila, VOILA, mycommunity@gmail.com if you need a one-on-one. I can tell you a bunch of stuff, but to be honest, everything you need is inside of you. I'm not down. I'm down to do a one-on-one, but majority of the answers you need is inside. But I'm down. They're watching us as we figure out who we are. Like they already know the ending. They already know the ending. They can see. They can see already. Me personally, I know in my reality, in my simulation, the enemies don't survive. The other beings that's been oppressing and doing all this crazy stuff, they get eradicated. Because check this out. Let me tell you a secret. If you ascend, they do not exist anymore because our collective energy consciousness creates them too. So when certain people start ascending, some of their beings won't even exist. The dates of your birthday and your children's birthday or your days of favorite month. Yep, that's what they told me in my dream last night. We've been watching you a long time. A lot of these beings been watching you. Let me tell you a fun fact about aliens. If I told you you've always been alive and you were never born, would you believe that? That's how the aliens are. A lot of aliens are already alive, have been alive. To develop a physical body as a spiritual being, you have to develop vibration. Remember I told you everything around you is a bubble of electricity, right? Over time, To develop a physical, you have to have all these bubbles connect together like Legos. These Legos got to vibrate. When they vibrate to a certain extent, you get a physical body, a vessel. Even me right now, my skin is doing this at a molecular level. Everything on me, this microphone, doing this. The screen, my shirt, my skin, everything on me is doing this. And you too. If I told you some beings were just born, you know how people tell you beings are born? Certain beings were just here. If you don't have a death date, you don't have a birth date, you just been alive. If I tell people that, people won't understand. Let me tell you a cool thing too. The concept of duality is one of the first steps in understanding the concept of energy. There's light and chaos energy. You need, just like a AA battery, you need a positive side and a negative side to make a full charge. After duality is singularity. Regardless of the polarity, it's all part of the same energy structure. That's next. The aliens recognize source. They call it the Most High. They have their own name for the. I call it the source personally because it's easy. But if I had to put a name on it, source is energy, frequency, and vibration. It's a frequency. If I had to say God was a being, God would be a frequency because it could shapeshift into anything it wanted to. Let me tell y'all a fun fact. Y'all think Source just be chilling and it experiences more of itself. Source does that, but you know Source comes and checks on people from time to time. Y'all do know that, right? Some of these people you talk to, you might be talking to Source or the Most High. He just popping in. Hey, what's going on? You'll be talking to somebody not knowing that's a higher dimensional being or the Source talking to you. Like, hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? We don't really utilize our powers, bruh. Could our powers be taken from us if we use them for good or bad? Your energy polarity. That's what good or bad doesn't exist. I'm just be real with you. It's hard to tell people good and bad doesn't exist because how we're programmed. Good and bad does not exist. It's energy polarity. Divine feminine, divine masculine, energy polarity. That's really what it is. Oh, God's a female. God's a male. Energy polarity. Vibration and frequency. If you're seeing the aura around objects, all this stuff is your powers. These are your powers. What about Gaia? Gaia is okay. They ain't too bad. Series Sense 8 Magicians Manifest. Oh, yeah. 333. Numerology. If you see any... Oh, look, my follower count went to 333. If you ever see any repeating numbers, add them up. It's numerology. Just add them up. 111, 333, 1221. Any numbers you see like that, add them all up. And when you get the total number that's in double digits, so let's say like 333, right? 333 is 9, right? So let's say 1221. 1221 is 6. 3 plus 3, 6. You got to use these. You got to short. We only have numbers from 1 to 9. That's it. Everything else is just a repetition of 1 through 9. I need to build with you offline. This is all new to me, someone that understand. I understand. I'll hit you with a follow, Sam. I got you. I got bruises all over and don't know how. You fighting in the spiritual. People think this is... People are going to see. I like out-of-body experience. Notice I was typing what you talking about. Yeah, it's telepathy. We're developing a telepathy again. When I see energy around me, if I put my hand through my... When I see energy around me, if I put my hand through, my hand starts to disappear. It's because this is a realm of energy. You're just phasing your molecules. That's really what it is. Is there a thing called the Tablet of Destiny? There's a lot of tablets out there. There's a lot of tablets out there. Hey, greetings and peace. Greetings and peace. Love, love and light. Not sure what it is much more about it. Yeah, everybody's getting downloads right now. The plan began in 1981 to raise vibrations for humans. Facts. My eyes does it real bad sometimes. High heat causes chemical reactions. Yep. I knew my whole life something was wrong with the place. Consult $30. I'm in DM. Yes, send me a DM on a consultation. If you want to do a consultation, I need a couple things from you. I need to know your time zone, if you use Zoom, Instagram, or Snapchat. And then I also need to know the topic of discussion so I can get some material ready for you if you were looking to book a session with me. I woke up to so sweaty. I had a shower before I go back to sleep. I've waken up really hot myself too. I'm in PA and the comment is now. Hey, for some of y'all, the comment might be outside right now, so go check out the comment. The right source is the most palatable for me. For real, me too. Because I had someone come to me in a dream with a prophecy. Facts. Yeah, no worries. How can God be a female and a male? Because God doesn't have a gender. The Most High, the highest of them all, doesn't have a gender. It's just straight frequency. What about all the evil people do to animals? They gonna get theirs too. Darth Vader is bad, but still has powers because there's no such thing as good or bad. Facts. Chakras are masculine and feminine energies balanced. That like a battery. Just like I told you, it's energy polarity. People, we put labels on all this other stuff to attach because we're a community-based species. That's why we have so many labels for things, LGBTQ and all that stuff like that. Is because we're community-based. Most of our words are made up. Y'all do realize that. The whole entire English language was made using German occult and Latin magic words. Our whole language. That's why I tell people, our words don't mean nothing. This is where our real power is, right here. Lots of teachings and truth and start wars. Yep. You really just helped me break down these numbers. Yep. It's just numerology. It's sacred. Whenever I talk about numerology, that's how the universe talks to you. The universe doesn't talk to you like me and you. It talks to you through sacred geometry and numerology. That's how the universe communicates with you. I keep waking up with cuts on my hands because you fighting in the trenches in the spiritual realm. You wake up drenched because you fighting in the trenches. People don't know you out here. You out here in the spiritual realm, wilding. You doing drive-bys? Hey, I need that energy, fool. I'm almost 50. I'm not a youngster. I too know I was always in existence. Yep. Thanks for sharing all your studies. No worries, man. Male and female will be duality. Remember when I told you earlier? Male and female is duality. After duality, you realize singularity. That's the next step. All energy is connected, regardless of the polarity. That's the ultimate. This is a big play. The source was like, I want to make something. Let's make some beings. Bah. Source, to be honest, in my opinion, I think Source was bored being by itself and was like, let's create some stuff. Bow, bow, bow. In my opinion, I think Source was just like, I'm kind of bored. Bing, 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 bing. Just start making stuff. Alien that fell from the... Yep. Why do they fight us in our sleep? Our astral selves. They're trying to fight for your body. This is a spiritual war too. Y'all know that, right? This ain't just physical. When you speak the name of negative entity, you give that entity power. Facts. That's why names are so important. Whenever you speak a name of a god, any kind of god, you give them power, a portion of your power. Some of these gods don't like you, or energetic beings. Some of these beings don't like you. They trying to use your energy. Straight up. Because you called it star, not sun. Facts. So if you go back in time, are some of the people that have passed away in that time? Yeah. So go, like I told people yesterday, time travel is looking for an energy sequence. So right, I'll put it to you like this: time travel is like a radio. Past, present, and future are their own radio stations. What you're doing is turning your body into the knob in order to go into that radio station. All time is moving coherently together. You're just trying to find the radio station in order to move your energy signature into that frequency. That's the easiest way to describe it. That's time travel. It's not going back. You're literally just going to an energy sequence or energy signature. That's really what it is. 27 is 9. I even got it tattooed on me because I'm the second born of 7 kids. That 27 together is the number 9. 9 is usually for energy, high powerful psychic folks. I got a whole book on some of these numbers. You can still feel the energy of the comet if you do not see it. Yeah, I'm finna go outside and see the comet myself. 1243. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. You add the 1 and 0 from 10, you get 1. This is how you use those simultaneous numbers. When you see these over and over and over again, start writing this down. This is why I tell you to keep a little notebook. I have notebooks. I got like 20 notebooks full of stuff. I showed people how to draw a sigil the other day. I could draw a sigil right now. Just like what's that guy? Doctor Strange. You draw a circle, you draw a square on the inside, triangle. That's the beginning phases of a sigil. Or you could draw a circle, square, and then you could draw little stuff on the outside. You can make your own sigils. Y'all know that, right? I'm gonna show you what a sigil looks like. Picture of one. There you go. That's a sigil for money. You could write that on a piece of paper, your body. You can make these yourself too. See, it's this type of esoteric stuff I want to show y'all. You just draw this right here at the top. This right here. You remember how I told you a circle? Boop, boop, boop. Some people will say, that's witchcraft. That's demon stuff. No, it's not. That's esoteric knowledge. They just don't want you to know this so you can harness the universe. The universe want to help you. The universe want to work with you and do stuff with you. But they don't. Take a screenshot. Yep, the Gnostics did believe that Source was a lonely child and created us to know more of itself. Yep. Let me see. As a child, I believe I get a certain age and go, yeah. We were created so it could experience life through different situations. Facts. Have anyone know what direction the comet is coming from? It's coming north. Look 45 degrees to the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper. If you see those, it should be in the middle between those. I see foxes all the time. That's a good sign. Foxes are usually known for spirituality. I was outside and I felt a shift in energy. Yep, I'm finna go outside. I'm finna get ready to turn the live down and go outside and try to view the comment before it go away. I see sequences of 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the numbers together. 1, 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 plus 0, 1. Alchemy. Alchemy, baby. Yeah. No worries, man. All this knowledge is inside of you. I tell people all the time, all I'm doing is just reminding you of who you are. This ain't new knowledge. You probably did this like 6 times already. I'm just reminding you again. Here you go. I'll let y'all see that. Huh. I'll if you need to take a screenshot, there you go. Yeah. You could put, as you see, it says if you're in need and help of financial help or abundance, draw this on a piece of paper and leave it under a coin or your window. Or put the paper in your purse or wallet. Sonata, sorry, possible, believe the source once is the only way to get. I'm being shut down from all over. Before the alphabet, we use symbolism. Yeah. All the alphabets, like I told you, the alphabet is in reverse and upside down. Remember when they told you we're in an upside down world? That applied to your language too. That's the money sign right there. The universe is like a puppy. That's funny. It just wants to play, yeah. Whenever you're in your most creative, your creative outlet, your most imaginative, you express yourself in the highest form of the source. This is why creativity is so important. This is why imagination is so important. You express the highest version of yourself through creativity, imagination, these different things. What does it mean if you see a big alien ship nobody else see? That means your eye, you remember how I told you earlier, you only see 1% out of your eyes? You're seeing 10% or 20%. Some people around you ain't gonna be able to even perceive anything in the air. I've seen a bunch of alien spaceships, orbs, people shape shifting in the middle of the grocery store. Yeah, this is a straight energy simulation. Oh man. Oh yeah, no worries, Robert. How can I join your OnlyHands? Oh yeah, so if you want to join my only hands, you can find me right here, Voilame. It's $9.99 per month. It's not gonna be free no more because I'm gonna start doing specialized content over there. It's not gonna be no adult content. That's extra. I'm gonna charge extra for those videos, but I'm not. We'll see. But long story short, I'm gonna be doing more stuff I can't show you here. I'll give you esoteric knowledge. I'll give you just more stuff I can't show you on here. I told you, man. I got so many videos, y'all. I got so much. I got content for 5 years. I ain't go, and I'm not talking about the content I posted already. I got content for about 3 years. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to use it. That's it. And what I can tell people. The moonlight will make the comet hard to see unless you have a telescope. Yep. When I was younger, I would draw random symbols. Yeah. So if you doodle, let's say you draw in your notebooks and you draw eyes a lot, or you draw pyramids, or you draw, that's your script. Remember how I told you had a DNA codex and that second strand of DNA? Some of those codex and some of that information is coming out of your DNA. So the stuff you think is random that you're drawing is not random. Everything is important to pay attention to. That's why I said awareness is your greatest gift. Awareness and free will are the greatest gifts. If you pay attention, you'll see the things that have been in front of you the whole time. What does it mean when you work for yourself and you can work with anybody else and you always have? That means you got good energy. That means you have really good energy. You know how to maintain your toroidal field. That's called transmutation of energy. So, especially for empaths, if you're an empathic person, transmutation of energy is one of your most important skills because you pick up on energy and people like a sponge, easy. So you got to know how to squeeze that sponge instantly or in the moment of the time. You got to learn how to squeeze that sponge and let go so you can maintain your dryness, if that makes sense. Your knowledge you spread helped to change my music. It's called SP5 Mightyverse. That's what's up, Jay. I'm glad you making music. Hey, real quick, for my people who make music, I don't care what nobody say. Go to this website called rhymezone.com. Rhyme Zone. People say, "Why are you using this website to look for lyrics that match?" It's a big vocabulary library that'll show you words that'll match your lyrics. It'll show you synonyms, antonyms, a bunch, and it's completely free. Rhyme Zone. It helps. And another thing for music people, if you real quick, if you write music, write your melody out first. So let's say you're listening to the song, da da da, and you catch the beat. You write your song as like A B B A. So basically, A B B A, cat, juice, boost, mat. You write your lyrics in a melody first. You write the melody first before you write your actual words. And then when you write your words, since you already have the melody set, it'll make writing a song easier. That's just future tip. That's why I must be careful what I share. Me too. Classified content. I'm gonna be conspiracy clapping cheeks. Clapping conspiracy cheeks. I can show you tantric I'm gonna show you. I'll just show you. It'll be easier. I can show you stuff like, hold on. I can show you stuff like this word. I can show you this type of deal. I know a little bit of this too. I can show you stuff like this on the Only, but this is a good book too. This is for those people who say you got to retain your energy, especially for dudes. This is another way to transmute your energy. I can show y'all stuff like this. I can show you tantric, how to do stuff with your partners and stuff like that too. That's why I chose OnlyFans over Patreon, because I want to show y'all how to transmute that type of energy. Because if you don't know, loving this type of energy right here, that's one of the most powerful energies in the entire universe. The most powerful. I'll give you something right now. You know how you love yourself? Right before you love yourself, if you manifest, it'll be 4 times to 10 times stronger than a normal manifestation. But I know it'll be hard because you loving yourself. But right before you finish loving yourself, you can manifest, and it'll be 10 times stronger. And if you have a partner, if y'all manifest together, you might have that in a week. Just to be real with you, you might have that in a week. Yesterday I saw a ship outside. Yeah, y'all finna see these ships. I've been seeing a lot in these 60 years. Yep. Everybody gonna see. My high school books are full of doodles. Yeah, I can write backwards and upside down. That's how you're supposed to write. We're in an upside down world, so you're writing the right way. I'm happiest when I play my guitar. Yep. The stars in the sky we can see your ships. Facts. Brother, could I send you some of my merch? Sure. Just contact me, V's. Send me a DM. I got you. Ground to earth, take salt baths and showers and holding your pets. Well, thank you, True. Right here. In order to transmute energy, this is how you transmute energy. Mainstream rappers these days really trying to make 2-word rhymes that don't. Pickles and peppers. Pickles and peppers. With his new hit, salad dressing. I don't listen to nothing on the radio now. They be coming out with stupid stuff. They be like, got my napkin on my face, got it clean now. Got a baddie on my side, she looking meaty now. Be like, what? What is this? What is this got to? And then the song name will be like Sunny Day or something. You're like, what? It don't even make sense. Same applies to poetry. Yeah. The site is Rhyme Zone. You can use that for poetry too. They show you synonyms, antonyms, all these different things that'll help you. Over fans or older. It's called Only with the FANS. It's hard to say on this app because they real finicky. Like I tried to put a link in my bio that they won't even show my links if I put it in my bio. I mean, they still don't show my links, but whatever. Facts, but it can't be perverted. These, yeah, facts. Facts. I'm doing the 7 day no communication. So for the people who haven't, who didn't know, oh yeah, I'll show you the sigil. For the people who don't know, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you want the key to enlightenment in a fast place, don't talk to nobody for 1 week. 7 days, no communication with anything, no text messages, no phone calls, no, no basic conversation, nothing. Wait, if you take 7 days with no communication, you reset your brain and you reset your nervous system. Your lymphatic and your vagus nerve system, you reset this whole thing. 7 days, no communication. If you couple that with fasting or eating mostly fruits and vegetables, you're going to experience a new level of enlightenment. That's just a tip. If you can do 7 days, I know some people can't because they got kids or they got people, but that's just an esoteric knowledge technique. It's just like if you fast for 3 days and don't eat, your body reaches what's called autophagy. Excuse me, AUTOPHAGY. Your body starts looking for stuff to eat. This is why when I told y'all that spell, I'm gonna tell you a spell, Liam El Gone. But this is why Lee El Gone. 3 days fasting. That's all I'm gonna say. Why do people why people sleep? People sleep to recharge their energy. It's like a video game. You know how you go to the safe house and save and your person go to sleep to recharge the health and the energy bar? That's really what we do. The energy bar is our spiritual energy. So when you go to sleep, your body restores the spiritual energy, pretty much. Yep, low vibrational music. There's literally one guy I listened to that didn't rhyme once. He even used one word twice. That's so funny. Also emitted EMP like energy from my core. You have 3 energy cores here, right here, in your chest, and below your navel. There you go. Write this on a piece of paper, put it on a coin, put it on a dollar. You could just set it in your purse, your wallet, in your pocket. And while you're drawing it, you have the intention that abundance is flowing into you. This is a type of manifestation. The sigil is an comedic, esoteric style. This is what was passed down in witchcraft. That's why they call it witchcraft. But sigils were esoteric knowledge that was passed down through generations. But certain sigils don't work for certain people because they don't have the right codex. That's why when you see people trying to do certain manifestations or when they're trying to do certain things, their affinity to it, it's because their DNA codex may not have a compatibility with it. That's just the way to say it. If my love for you could be measured in time, eternity is where my heart you will find me. Oh, that's tight. My earbuds went high when you spoke on no communication. If you heard that sound when I said no communication for 7 days, if you hear any kind of ringing, that's confirmation from your higher self, your ancestors, or your spirit guides trying to tell you, hey, you might want to listen. They're like, hey, pay attention. We need to tell our stories. Imagine how many people are shy and won't talk about it. Exactly. Oh, here's the sigil. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to count down from 10. It's at the top right here. So it's a line. So right here, it's a line. Draw a circle. 2 dots straight down, up, sideways. So you see, this is the sigil, right? I'm going to do it with my finger. Circle, draw the circle, dot, dot, line down, go this way, this way, this way. You can do it any way you want to, but I'm just giving you a way. So you can try this. Let me know the results. Because like I said, some people's codex is incompatible with certain things. Just certain things. You can draw the Fihu rune on you to draw prosperity. You can draw it on you specifically too. We can attract anything, bro. Here you go. Here's the sigil. Here you go. Take a screenshot. If you don't know how to take a screenshot with your phone, it's usually your power button and your volume pushed together. You push them both. It's different for some phones, but it's usually your power and your volume to screenshot. Move yourself out of the VV. I was like, who is yourself? I thought you were talking about a being. I was like, yourself? Who is yourself? Tripping. Oh, man. But anyway, all this is energy manifestation. Remember how I told you, everything outside of you is an external tool to help your soul grow. This is one of them. Tarot cards. Another one, pendulums. Another one, dowsing rods. All these are external representations of you. If you do tarot card readings, you have to protect your energy because you give out so much of your energy when you read. And some people doing 20 readings on live, not realizing you are taking a lot of your energy away. So all of our energy is like a video game. When you dream, that goes down. When you astral project, your energy bar goes down. When you lucid dream, your energy bar goes down. When you sleep, that energy bar recharges. When you do something creative or something in love, the energy bar goes up. You get what I'm saying? This is how you take care of your spiritual health. It's not just sleep, creativity, imagination. This recharges your spiritual health. That's why they tell you to breathe and do these creative activities. They help your body to recover that energy you lost in increments. Give you commission. Thank you. Sigil is basically a symbol to summon a certain type of energy towards you. Like I tell you, rituals, seances, and all that is just energy manifestation in sequence. You have to have a certain sequence to unlock a code. Boom. It's Adinkra codes. You know how people use those, what do you call them? Quantum healing codes. You've seen people talk about 001 and all that. That's collective mass manifestation. So I'll give you an example. If all of us said the color blue means love, and we all manifested that the color blue means love, the color blue would turn into love. That's collective manifestation. It works the same way with the quantum healing codes. They're Adinkra codes, and it's collective manifestation. Like if you have pain, 55515, say it in your brain. It's a collective manifestation. Since so many people believe in the numbers, it'll start working. That's how our collective consciousness works with media. Same thing. 13 is 4. Yep. You can also try drawing Jupiter's symbol on you for protection, abundance. Facts. Service work is a very important part for manifestation. Yep. I have a pendulum, but I don't do it for random people. That's why I say you got to protect your energy. That's so important. I emphasize this every live. Protect your energy. That is so important. There's the background electric beings. I got you. That's a sigil for money. Why am I smelling flowers? Remember how I told you your ancestors will send you symbols, or you'll hear ringing, or you'll see something, or you'll hear it might be something your ancestors trying to tell you, or your higher self, or your spirit guides. So, all right, me. I hope you have a good night. Friday 13 is a good day. It is. 13 is good for a lot of beings, especially melanated. There you go. Take a screenshot, y'all. I'm gonna count to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you got it. Tarot cards basically is just an external manifestation of you and your energy projecting with another person's energy in order to get a result. So it's just like a cell phone. Both of you are connecting to the same tower, but you're using your energy to give answers about that person's energy signature. So basically, let's say your frequency at a subatomic level is 99.1 and theirs is 99.2. You're tuning into their frequency to get answers for them using part of your energy. That's really what it is. 55515 is good for clearing pain in the body. You can tap yourself while you do it. 55515, 55515. It's collective manifestation at the end of the day. The pentagram originally was a symbol for protection, and then certain satanic cults and stuff picked it up. Same thing with the Nazi symbol. The original Nazi symbol was used as protection and peace. Before the Nazis even picked up the symbol came from ancient, like Aztec and Mayan and old civilizations used to use those symbols before they even picked it up. That's why I say they turn all of our stuff into what they say devil stuff, but it's not. They just flip it. They just flip it. There you go, screenshot. Yeah, I love you too. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, hope you have a good night. Yeah, I never knew the flower protea, but I dream about it as if I know it's part of your. You remember I told you have an inscription or code in your DNA codex. Some of this stuff that y'all having is your codex waking up. That's why I say when you doodle stuff, keep a notebook by you from now on. A small one or a big one. Keep a notebook by you. It's so important. 55515. How do you change the dial to a different frequency? This is where that shadow work comes in. As you increase your shadow work, solve generational problems, meditate, transmute energy, your frequency will naturally change. That's why it's so important to do this work. If you drew stars all the time, you probably have a connection to the cosmos. Most certain, I'm gonna just say certain melanation will give you more connection because you have more electrical. Melanin is an electrical capacitor, a conduit. Basically, it can absorb a lot of energy. The more melanin you have in your body, the more electricity you can have. That's just science. That's straight science. The more melanin you have in your skin, the more electricity you can absorb. Proven science. I keep going to the same dream worlds about every night. It's probably something there that your soul or your soul's energy is needing. That's why it's going there. Or it might be somebody there. You know, you can go to other people's dreams. You can go visit people. If somebody allows you, you can go into their astral realm their reality. Some of y'all be having parties with other spirits. And that's why you wake up tired. Cause your spiritual self out there having a party with other spirits chilling. Hey, what's going on, bro? Nothing. We're about to go to 1743. You wanna come? Yeah, come through, bro. Hey, we're gonna go handle this war over here. You wanna come through? Yeah, come on, bro. That's why your energy be so tiring when you wake up. There's a Merkaba vehicle in the Sphinx in Egypt, where the Giza pyramids, where the paw print is in front of the Sphinx, where the paw is. There's a Merkaba under there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Damn, that detox is fire, Quiet Crew. I am so grateful for you, Quiet Crew. Is that why doctors always want to take your blood so much? Yeah. Be having holes in your aura facts. How important is it to make our own sigils? Sigils are basically energy manifestation. You can make them. You can make them yourself. You can draw a symbol and add value to it by putting your energy into it. It's alchemy. There's certain symbols that attract certain things. So I will say be careful. But you can create your own. That's why I said if you have godlike capabilities, you can create anything. I dream of a long river, black in color, with the sick along the river, laying suffering. It's probably something you've seen in a past life. This is probably the stupidest question ever. What is it? What does getting a suntan change? The suntans don't do anything for your melanin, to be honest. It's artificial radiation towards your skin. If you want a real suntan, just go into the sun. The sun will give you the tan you need, not the beds, not the tanning. Don't go to the tanning beds. Those are terrible. Over time, if you go to the tanning beds, you'll develop skin cancers. That's facts. You can go look that up. Seems like I die when I go to sleep. That's facts. Let me tell you a fun secret. Every time you go to sleep, you die. That's facts. That's why it's not dreams, it's alternate realities. When you die, aka go to sleep, your soul picks out a timeline. So imagine you just went to sleep. You just died. Your astral self said, okay, where I'm gonna go today? Let me see. I'm gonna go to this reality. Okay, bet. Your body does that when it's asleep. I'll let her take my blood. Yeah, organite. You can feel the shift. Your gods act like it. Exactly. Your gods act like it. Have you heard of dreamwalkers? Dreamwalkers are energetic entities that can come in your dreams and try to terrorize you. Or, I'm going to just say, they're similar to skinwalkers. They're like the astral version of a skinwalker. Just be mindful. I have a whole book on spiritual enlightenment. I have a whole video on, it's deep down on this profile of spiritual books. It's a whole video listing like 10, 20 spiritual books in there. You should go check that out. It should say Voilame spiritual books. Yep, that's why I asked about sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is not having enough oxygen when you sleep, but if you get a BiPAP, that's cool. But if not, you have to take care of your oxygen flow. I figured out that I wake up in a bunch of people's bodies and lives, but don't know why the purpose is. It's because people do this to experience. Your soul knows what it needs in order to increase the energy. The basic purpose of your soul, minimum fundamental purpose, is to increase the energy of the soul. That's the purpose. Minimum. To increase the electrical current that you're producing out of your cells and your spiritual cells. You have a spiritual cell too. Excuse me. Could the cop situation be a cover-up for a certain group landing? Yeah. How do you lose the dreamwalkers? Remember when I told you you're putting gold copper around your bed? Oh, that's what I'll do on OF. I'll show you how to make your own grounding pad, how to do the rose water. I'm glad you brought that up. I'll show you how to do this stuff. You can get you a glass of water, take amethyst, set it in the water, speak into the water, drink the water. Keep a glass of water by your bed, put copper wiring around your bed. There's a bunch of things you can do. Chant Om. Om, just like Infinity Phoenix said, you can chant Om. That's your crown chakra. That's one of the chakras that go out the first whenever you go to the astral realm. This is one of the first ones that connects. So saying Om, OHM, like that. You see what? That's why your indigenous tribes people would do that type of stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You see what I'm saying? Even doing it for me just now, that was crazy. That felt good. Is it bad that I'm into eyes and triangles? Nah. The Illuminati comes from the Illuminated Ones. They stole that eye thing. The eye is you, to be real with you. They stole so much information, bro. People think it's like evil and devil and dark and all that. This is what I keep telling people. They've been stealing stuff for the Library of Alexandria was the biggest esoteric school of the world. All these different societies and clubs and stuff, they went there and stole that knowledge and kept it for their highest members. So you had to be this high in order to get this. And half of them people didn't even finish the school. They just got the part out. They don't know the mechanics behind it. Socrates went to an esoteric school. Julius Caesar, Plato, they went to esoteric schools. They don't tell you that in history. They leave they leave that out. They show them as scholars, but they don't show you that they dropped out of those esoteric schools. That's why they seem so profound. Some of those people never finished the school. That's why they know so much. You had to be in the school 10 to 20 years just to be a beginner at some of these esoteric schools. 10 to 20 years. That's how important the knowledge is. You have to learn the intricacies. If you don't, if you try to use something that you don't know the intricacies of, then you ain't getting the full potential. I can write a sigil on a cup of water or into a piece of paper. You could do it on a piece of paper and put the water on top, or you could just write it on the glass if you got a marker. Dream walkers are like skinwalkers. Skinwalkers are those, look up Skinwalker Ranch on YouTube. They're basically beings that mimic other beings in order to get your energy. Skinwalkers are the physical version. Dreamwalkers are like the spiritual version of the skinwalkers. So the eye is not raw. The eye is for you, your third eye. A lot of this stuff is for you. Have a good night, my lady. Not all workers help with awakening. Yeah. Not all light. Look, let me tell you something. There's two ways to increase the collective consciousness. Number one, helping other people awaken. That's called service to others. That's one path. The second path is service to self. As long as you increase your consciousness, your soul, and your energy, you help the collective consciousness energy too. That's two paths. I do path number 3. I do both. I help people, but then I increase my energy and help myself. I was 1/4 in the dirt. I dug it out with my fingers. Yep. AKA Mystery School. That's exactly what it is. Where do I find your Hand on Hand podcast? My podcasts are in my bio, but it's called VIA Podcast. .podbean, BEAN.com. All my links are in my bio. You can go to my Instagram, Voilame, VOILAME _ and find all my links. Or you can go to linktr.ee/Voilame, and you can get all my links. People who are low, who are really do not be around a lot of people low key for real. Help with sleep to solve Himalayan or Celtic salt on the tongue, then drink a cup of water. Facts. You control your consciousness and unconscious self. Nothing has dominion over you. Thank you. Facts. Let me pin that from Ember. Thank you. There's people looking the same as you and you looking at each other. Yep. I'm on Spotify as well. Blew my mind because dreams make sense. People who are alive, their projections come to talk to me. Yeah, it's just, you have a lot of links. I do. I told you, I've been doing this for so long, man. I have been doing this for so long. Y'all have no idea. I found a ring was the beginning of that message. Congratulations. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm a, yeah, I see y'all trying to get me. How can we recognize the skin people in a dream? You have to use your energy. It's so important. Learning your own energy is so important. It applies to the spiritual realm too. But anyway, y'all, like True said, I think I'm finna get ready to head to the bed. I want to go outside for a little bit and get some fresh air, just stare at the moon and chill. I appreciate everybody who came on here. If you want to show support, the money sign Voilame for Cash App, TeamVoila for Venmo. You can catch me on Telegram, Soft Facts After Dark. True, I'm a pin that. All my stuff is pin in this pin message. You can just click it if you want to show support. I have PayPal on my bio if you want to show support. But it's time for a little rest. I'm gonna go chill with my ancestors and see these other extraterrestrials in the sky because something's gonna be looking at me when I go outside. But anyway, I love y'all very much. I hope y'all have a good night. Y'all get y'all some rest, peace, and love to everybody. Be the best version of you. Don't worry about the extras. And one thing I gotta tell you to do real quick, I reclaim my energy from all people, places, things, entities, beings, realms, dimensions, anywhere my energy may reside. As my energy returns onto me, it heals my soul and my physical body. And any other energy that does not belong to me is returned to sender. You can also say, if you don't want to say something long like that, just say energy reclamation and call it out to the universe. And imagine all your energy returning to your hand from everything you did that day. Just imagine all the energy coming back into your body, your hand, and that's how you reclaim your energy back. Do this in the morning and at night. Don't forget the one-on-one. Oh yeah, contact me. If you want a one-on-one session, just contact me at Voila, Voila, mycommunity at gmail.com. Or hit a DM or send me a DM. If I haven't added you yet, just send me a DM on Instagram, Voila me underscore, y'all. But I'm so grateful for y'all. I appreciate all you do. I hope y'all get some good rest, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Much love. You are infinite. Remember, infinite. Energy reclamation. You're infinite.